That was a little too long.
The world. The world. The world. The world.
I think you got it now, Mickey.
Who would you go pay for? The world. Who would you go pay for? The world.
Iain Lee.
Wow.
The Sunday Night Show.
Hello.
Absolute Radio.
Yes. Oh, what? Oh, Christ, I'm loud there. What microphone are you on, please?
This one.
Wait, hang on, which one's that one?
No, not that one.
There we
This
go,
one.
that one.
Yay.
Davis, I've got HD5 instead of HD4. Sort it out, my love. There we go. Right, Iain Lee, on the Sunday night. This is all very exciting. This is my first full weekend since TS, as we call him now, got booted off. There should be some... Oh, God, I'm all over the place with the faders. The first song is The Lars. I like The Lars. Second song we're going to play is The Empire of the Sun. Well, I've still not heard them, so that will be... I will listen to that, and I will decide once and for all whether I'm going to listen to the album or chuck it in the bin. Don't forget, it's Eloise is here, by the way.
Hello.
Now, if you hadn't been listening to Fridays or Saturday shows, then you won't know who she is. To be honest, I'm still not quite sure who you are.
I'm not quite sure, so we're all in the same boat.
Exactly. It's all Groovy Mama. But she's here. You're not here all night, though. You're bunking off early, aren't you?
I am, because unfortunately, 7 days a week, you know, you and I'm in early.
What time are you going, then?
I don't know. I'll see. I need to get the last tube and all that malarkey. They don't pay for a taxi for me.
Can I just say, kids these days got no staying power at all.
Lightweight.
Very exciting. There is a director's commentary happening live on Twitter right now. Twitter.com/Iain Lee. Follow me, Iain Lee, all one word. The thing is, someone has just warned me there's a Twitter limit. You can only do so many tweets. I hate that word. You can only do so many tweets before you get booted off. So, I don't know.
I think that's crazy, because surely that's what the whole website is about.
Does anyone know what the Twitter limit is? For God's sakes. 0330 123 1215. We've got calls already. Look, hang on, let's go to Alan Caddy.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
I'm so glad it's normal service tonight.
Normal service has resumed and is resuming henceforth, baby.
So what are the topics?
The topics tonight. Alan always phones in at the start of the show. He wants to know the topics for anybody else. The topics are... Oh, here's one. If you could choose a sixth sense, Alan...
Yeah.
What would you choose? My one would be believement. I think that's a word. I don't believe anything. I don't believe in ghosts. I don't believe in magic. I don't believe in God. I don't believe in anything. So I would like to have the sixth sense of believement and be able to believe everything.
With me, I would have the power of prediction.
The power of prediction.
That's a good one.
And how would you use that, Alan Caddick?
Predict what the lottery numbers are.
Yes. Eloise, if you could have the sixth sense...
I'd like to have the power to know what the opposite sex really think.
Oh, like the Mel Gibson film.
What women want.
What women want. I watched that film, and can I just say, it's the biggest load of tosh I've ever seen in my life.
I love it. Don't say that.
It's good when he's waxing his legs. I enjoyed that scene.
Yeah, that's funny, especially when the electrocution happens.
Oh, he dies, doesn't he, or something, and goes to heaven, or something, dies and gets an erection.
Like
something happens, I don't know. Apparently, this is a fact. Apparently, when you die, you get an erection. Did you know this,
I didn't know that.
You do get involuntarily,
two things
actions.
happen. You do a poo.
You definitely do that.
You do a death poo when you die. Fact. You think this is bad. You should have heard what we were talking about last night, that woman who had the baby. Oh, sweet Lord. That was... Did you hear that last night, Alan? The woman who had the baby?
No.
She had a... Anyway. Sorry? Oh, no, I see what's happened here. Look, these are all muffed up. Look, I need to get this sorted out.
We'll have to change them during the break.
Yes, she had a baby, and there were problems, Alan, so she had her Wang Chung cut open.
Oh, no.
Yes, oh, no, indeed, that's what she said. But so when you die, apparently, sorry to start off on this tangent, but it's after 10 o'clock, you do a death poo, and you get an erection.
Oh.
Oh, he sounded genuinely curious.
That's got him thinking now.
Yeah.
Oh, I live near a morgue. I'll go on. Davis, what would if you could choose a sixth sense, what would you choose?
I think I'd just like to read people's minds. I'd like to be able to read anybody's minds.
Okay, so that's
any moment.
That would be good.
Well, you've gone for the specific. You want to read men's minds.
minds.
Okay.
I just want to read anybody's mind.
Alan, so there's that. What else?
What topic have we got?
What else have we got? Let's have a little... the people who leave their tea bags in their tea are perverts. Not really a topic, more of just a thought. Oh, here's something. You've got a girlfriend, haven't you?
That's right.
Because you couldn't listen on Friday night because you were making love to her.
That's right.
That explains 1 minute of the show, but what about the 2 hours and 59 minutes that were left?
No, I was having a word to men keep going. I was doing it all over again.
My mum's favourite song in the world is by a band called Dr. Hook, and the song is called. The song goes when it's called A Little Bit More, and the line is when your body's had enough of me, and you're laying flat out on the floor. When you think I've loved you all I can, I'm going to love you a little bit more. And I said to my mum, that's about a man who's just had it off, and they're both there going. And then he does it to her again. I actually used the F word when I described to my mum. She went, "Yeah, I know, I like that." Oh, my mum! Oh, no!
Should never have to hear that.
Dirty.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
I had to... the story I'm thinking of telling, am I allowed to tell that on the radio? No, I'm not. Hang on, what was I saying? Yes, so, Alan, what was I saying to you?
You explain to me what other topics we got.
Oh, that was it, yes. I don't know. Right, yes, the other topics are you on Twitter, by the way, Alan?
I've just signed up as the newest member on Twitter.
The latest member.
Hang on a minute, let me just get my pen. What's your name on there, Alan, so we can follow you?
Dusty Bin 321.
Dusty Bin...
I like that name.
3-2... You're still looking
Why
for a name.
didn't he ring in and give me that one?
Dusty Bin 321.
What was your suggestion off air?
Old lady smell.
Old lady smell. Dusty Bin 321. I guarantee, Alan, within the next 20 minutes, you're going to have about 500 followers. The other topic is, what games do you play with your partner? I don't mean those. I don't mean the rope and the blindfolds. I mean what kind of? My mind's gone blank.
Nothing kinky.
Yeah, nothing.
Do you have any games?
Nothing kinky. For example, I play a game with Fandango where if it's late at night and we're sort of going to bed, or there's lights on. One of us will turn the lights off, so it's completely dark, but do it by surprise, and then we'll drop to the floor, right, and we sort of try and crawl around and be silent and launch a surprise attack. And it's now got to the point where if it goes pitch dark, we both drop to the floor and put our arms out in front of us so that we know that and wave, and there's an attack. We play that, Alan. What do you play?
Well, I've never really played any games with Danielle because we haven't ventured that far yet.
Danielle, son. Okay, well, that's interesting.
Danielle.
And what games do you play? You don't play any games with him?
No, because we haven't got that far yet.
Okay, and when you get that far, will you let us know?
I'll put it on Twitter for you.
Good lad. Dusty Bin 321. Speak to you later, Alan. Ta-ta.
Speak to you later, mate.
There we go. Good lad. I love him. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. iain.lee@absoluteradio.co.uk. More of your calls after this. OK, well, the Twitter thing is working so far, and people are posting on that. I'm going to read some of these out, although I can only read them on my phone, and my phone battery is about to die. Dan Hall has posted, Trevor has the horn. You are a very fat man. Don't touch my shoes, get off. Dearie me. All hail the Caddock, says Tom's Wenchy. Cookie says, my sixth sense would be the sense of arousal. It's a good one.
That is a good one.
It's a good one. We're asking if you could choose a sixth sense, anything you want, what would you have? Mine would be bereavement. Yours would be to read the minds of the opposite sex.
Yeah.
And Davis will just read the minds of anybody because he's crazy. Mr. Naughty, what would your sixth sense be?
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Mr. Naughty.
Hello, listeners of the general public.
Yeah.
You listening?
No, not in the slightest, sir, no.
Honest you. About your topic, yes. If I had a sixth sense, I'd choose the ability to detect what colour underwear a woman's wearing. 100 yards away, why not? Ew.
We've got a lady here, Mr. Naughty. Would you like to talk to her?
Oh, yeah.
Hello, Mr. Naughty.
Hello.
Can you guess what colour I'm wearing?
Pink.
Wrong.
Oh, let's not play this game. It's not a fun game for the... No, I feel... Mr. Naughty, I'm going to have to cut you off, I'm afraid.
Oh, very well.
Yeah, although you probably love that. He's gone there. There we go. What a dirty, horrible man. Let's go to line 16. It's Max in Balham. Good evening, Max.
Hi, Ian.
Hey, man.
You've lied to me.
I've lied to you?
Yes, you have.
When would I ever lie to a young man like you, Max?
Because yesterday you said Davis was gone forever.
Yes, what? OK, we did say that wasn't a lie.
Well, actually it was, because he's there.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a lie.
It was.
No, Max, it wasn't a lie.
Explain.
Thank you. That's what I was waiting for, the question. Davis, after an incident on Friday evening, which we're not allowed to talk about, was fired from working at Absolute Radio. However, Davis's uncle is some fancy-pants lawyer from the city, and he's taken out an injunction against myself, Eloise, and Absolute Radio, and so until this goes to court, we have to let him stay here.
Really?
He's not allowed in this room with us, though.
Well, he can come. The thing is, he can come in there. He can
Not
walk
near
about
me,
carte
though.
blanche.
He's got to stay a bit far
That's your
away
own
from me.
personal thing. But he's got fancy pants lawyer, big city lawyer, his uncle, so he can come back in and work. We're not happy about it, Max. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah. Well, thanks for calling.
All right.
Oh, by the way, would you like to apologise for calling me a liar?
Yeah. All right, then.
Go on, then.
I apologise for calling you a liar.
There we go. It didn't hurt that much, did it? Let's go to Anthony, then we'll play this Empire of the Sun and make our mind up once and for all. Anthony!
Good evening.
Good evening, Anthony. You're very muffled. Are you in a sack?
No.
Oh, look, there's a security man. Has he brought stuff for us?
He's got a wee, it looks like.
The security man's... Oh, is he? Blimey. It looks like we're getting delivered stuff, Anthony. Go and let him in, go and let him in, go and let him in. Eloise, go and do it. It's going to be... Look, Davis is trying to get there first. Get there before Davis, Get there! They've all gone, Anthony. We looks like we're being delivered something at this time of night.
I wonder what that could be.
I wonder what it could be as well.
We'll find out shortly.
Whoa, we just got sent a wee! Who's this from?
A wee?
For Ian
Can you
Lee.
read out who it's from?
Yeah, of course.
Is it from Firebox?
No, I don't know who it's from. It's from EA Games, Nerf End Strike on the Nintendo Wii. Nerf goodies on behalf of EA Games. Well done. I've probably broken a rule somewhere. They've just given me a free Wii, though. So up yours, rules.
You've
Up
got to give them a
yours.
little hello.
Up yours. Anthony, I've just been sent a Wii, so the rest of the show is cancelled. Thanks for calling.
Bye.
Bye. Let's play Emperor of the Sun, shall we? And then play Wii.
Record. Iain Lee. Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
We just had an email. Who is the woman in the studio? Big up yourself again, lady.
Eloise.
There we go,
Do you want
nice.
me to wave in front of the webcam?
Yeah, wave like that. There we go. Even that. We listened to Empire of the Sun. It's been the hot debating topic of the last few nights because I got sent the album. I've seen all the interviews. I've seen all the pictures of them with their funny hair and their funny costumes. And I'm like, are they going to be any good? They're pony. Absolute guff.
I quite like them.
Why?
So we'll disagree.
That one song.
I just quite like it.
You like that song, but you don't like the band, Eloise.
No.
Do you like the album, Davis?
Haven't heard the full album.
Well,
yet.
I've got the full album if you want it. You have to get it from my bin, though, because that's where it's going.
I've got a copy of the album.
Absolutely awful. We're not playing anything. We're asking if you could have a sixth sense, what would it be? And what games do you play with your partner? Not only sex games, but just like little cutesy things. Are you courting, Eloise?
I'm not.
Okay,
no.
well then we won't ask you. And also, you're now going to get loads of blokes at home to go, she's single. She's a
bugger.
single
I'm
lady.
married.
She's a single lady. Ben is in London. Good evening, Ben.
Yeah, hello, Ian.
Yeah, every caller we've had so far, apart from Alan Caddick, who's I think is genetically enthusiastic, everybody's been very, yeah, all right, how's it going? Yeah. Yes, Ben?
What's up, man? Yeah, blood. Okay,
Yes.
you know you and Davis were going to go to, like, the scary house, like a couple of months ago?
Yes.
Spend the night there?
Yes.
Yeah, what happened to that?
We just tweeted about you, Ben. You can only find out what I think of Ben by following me on Twitter. We looked into it and then we didn't do it and then we weren't sure if my contract was going to get renewed, so we didn't look into it that much and then we didn't do it.
Oh, that's a bit sad, isn't it?
Oh, it's a little bit sad, but maybe, we could still look into it, but to be honest, they don't pay me enough, actually, to go off and do...
Who's this, Eloise?
Sorry?
Who's this, Eloise?
She's the lady in the studio now.
Yeah, but why is she there?
That's a very good point, right? No, because I asked her to come in.
Yeah, but why?
Because I liked her.
You liked her?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay, but...
Is that good enough, Ben?
I guess so, yeah.
What was it? Have you got a problem with Eloise being in the studio?
You can be
Well,
honest.
I don't see what use it.
You don't see what use it is.
What use is any woman?
He doesn't see what use it is. What maybe it's time, Ben, just for things to be a little bit different, don't you think?
Yeah, I guess.
Do you not think the show got a little bit boring, a little bit stale, just me and Davis being a little bit blokey, a little bit dull? So maybe it's time just to change things around a little bit. Let's take a call at random.
Why don't we make it a bit more feminine and take a call?
Line 2, what do you think? Are you happy to have Eloise in?
I'd like to flirt with Eloise, if that's all right.
Away you go.
Eloise?
Yeah?
If me and you got together, it'd be like EastEnders, 3 times a week and 1 Sunday omnibus. Yeah.
I like that one. Is this Gary, by any chance, from who suggested my Twitter name yesterday?
I'm calling in for win-win or lose because there's a we for there.
It's
win-win or lose.
It's Rob Bonet.
Rob.
We don't play win-win or lose anymore.
We've got we. I'd like to play win-win or lose.
We don't.
You've not changed it on the website,
No.
therefore it's Ofcom rules.
No, the Ofcom rules are...
Take it down, Lee.
Yeah,
You'll be back on the Sundays, just Sundays.
No, the Ofcom rules are I can put that on eBay if I want, and that's what I'm going to do.
David, sort him out!
Right, I'm cutting you off now.
Loser!
Idiot, there we go. Absolute idiot there. Let's go to... You might get a little bit of abuse for being in here. You're ready to take it. You won't get much, I don't think, because I've had some very nice emails. I've had a couple of stroppy emails.
Yeah, there's been a few.
There's been a few, but you're all right with that, are you?
I've been called some animals.
You have been, haven't you? But you're okay with this?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, let's take a
can
call.
take it.
Louise.
Hello.
Hello, Louise.
How are you?
I'm fine. Did you call in last night?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the one with the... I can play you the Neil Diamond song I was talking about.
I know, I had just tuned in.
Hang on a minute, let me see the artist. So you're Louise, and I was trying to name a song that Neil Diamond had done.
If my dad had been alive, he was a big Neil Diamond.
Oh, was it? Oh, would you...
Sang Caroline.
Sweet Caroline.
Caroline.
Sweet Caroline, yes. Oh, I haven't got the Jazz Singer soundtrack, I'm afraid. But I tell you what, for your old man, look, listen, you won't get this too often on Absolute Radio. Hang on a second, here we go. This is for Dad, listen. Sweet Caroline, Louise.
Sweet Caroline.
Caroline. It's not that bit, it's the intro. Don't sing it in the intro. And let's get to the... let's get to the chorus. Hang on. Here we go. Here we go, hands. Come on, Louise.
Hello.
Touching hands. Oh, yes, they're reaching out. Touching me. Touching you. Oh, sweet Caroline. Dun, dun, dun. Good times. And that's all I'm allowed to play on the station, I'm afraid, before I get the boot. Louise, what can I do for you? What do you want?
Could I hear Duffy, please?
You want to hear Duffy?
Mercy.
What Duffy song do you want?
Mercy.
You want to get Mercy by Duffy? Hang on a second, let me just...
I love that song.
Duffy,
Duffy.
Mercy. OK, would you like to introduce it?
Well, it's your job, isn't it?
Come on, Louise, you want to hear it, you can introduce it.
I would love to hear Duffy, Mercy, because the people that are talking rubbish should be begging for mercy.
Good lad, here it is. Yeah, it's very exciting. 0330 123 1215. What an action-packed start to the show. Davis, are you okay? You're enjoying yourself?
Oh, having a whale of a
The
time.
phones have been very busy this evening already. The Twitter is going down very well. You can follow me, Iain Lee, or producer Dave, or Dusty Bin 123.
I'm liking your comments about the next caller.
Yeah, I know. Listen, this is meaning very little to, I would say, about 99% of you. Probably about less than 1% of the listeners are following this. But tough, isn't it? You know, they say don't be exclusive on radio. I say up yours. But the next caller is Habiba. You are... I nearly said you're an erection. I don't mean that at all.
God.
No,
She certainly deals with stiffs.
Yeah. Oh, well done, well done. You're an undertaker, Habiba.
I am.
And you can answer the question that's on everyone's lips.
Are you talking the truth?
Do dead men have erections? And
I don't know about that.
Oh.
But I can tell you now, it's a guaranteed 100% the death wee, the death poo, and even the death vomit.
Oh, I'm not sorry about the vomit, but the death poo is a definite thing.
Oh, yeah, whatever's in your bowels. You've got to remember, as soon as you die, all your muscles relax.
Not my bum muscle. I've trained that.
Your sphincter is relaxed. So anything that's in your colon or whatever is going to make its way out.
Which is why you'd be sick, because there's a sphincter there, isn't
We're
there?
back to the sphincters. There's 6 sphincters in the body, at least, Habiba.
Oh, I don't know how many sphincters there are in the body, but I can tell
Should
you,
have been
he's talking
listening.
the truth, ladies and gentlemen. It's
Should have been
absolutely
listening
true.
to the show last night. It was a sphincter special.
Regarding the men's problem,
Yes,
I think the
it's
only
not
way
a
that would
problem.
happen is if rigor mortis set in.
Oh.
And then you could,
I have never, ever witnessed that.
and then you could snap it off.
Oh, please.
And wear it on a chain around your neck. You could do that. So, Habiba, but there must be... how come this is never discussed, then? How come, we should have... This is what they should do, and I mean
Where
this,
would you like this discussed?
They should have this in school, shouldn't they? They should have lessons in school. They should have death classes. You have, like, general studies.
No, I agree
sex
with you. It would
education.
stop the knife crime if the little blighters saw the result of their actions.
Oh,
She's getting all political now.
Yeah, well, I don't think it would stop knife crime, Habiba, to know
I
that
think
you
it
do...
would. When you sit there, you're seeing a whole family grieving over someone that you've murdered, and then what they look like afterwards. No,
I think if I was a little sod with a knife and I knew that if I was going to stab someone, not only would they die, they would poo themselves, I think I'd be more inclined to do it. I don't think it's that. But I don't know anything about what happens to you when you die. I know very, very little about it. We're laughing about the death penalty, but it turns out that's a fact, OK? And there must be other
it takes
things...
a long time for you to cool down.
Right.
So you'll stay warm for quite a few hours afterwards.
Can you still be breathing if you're dead?
No.
But you can fart, can't you?
Well,
No.
yes, that's gas, yes. So if someone pushes on your tummy, yeah.
And if you push on someone's... Yeah, if you push on someone's chest, they go...
Yeah.
Like that, don't they? And can you?
Yeah, they can do.
Is there enough air in a dead man's chest to make so if you moved his mouth, he could say a word like
No.
sausages or something like that? That couldn't happen.
Make a word. What do you want to do? Manipulate his lips?
Listen, can I say this now to my family and to you two and to any of my friends? If I die near you,
Can we start making swear words out of
yeah,
your, out of your
try and get
empty
me
air?
to try and get me to say one last word. If I'm dead, you have my permission to do that. But you've then
Does
got
that
to.
involve us, like, pressing on your stomach?
Yeah, could you? I'm assuming you could blow into their mouth. No, let's not go there. That's
Who
probably.
would want... Yeah.
What would you like your last words to be? Thanks,
Get
Davis.
stuffed.
No, it would be thanks, Davis. It'd be Ryan Reynolds, something like that.
Up yours.
Yeah, something like that. I would literally have a dirty bumhole though, so that would be.
Yeah, you would.
But they should, don't you think? There should be classes in school, right? We just
I
done
would
geography
want to be
before
prepared.
maths. It's now death lessons. This is what happens when you die. This is what you should do if someone dies near you. This is what you can expect. If someone were to die, thank God, no one of my immediate family. I mean, like my mum and my sister. None of them have died. If they did die, I wouldn't know what to do. I genuinely wouldn't know what to do.
Well, the first thing you do is you call your GP.
See, I wouldn't know you'd call a GP.
I would call
Yeah, you have to
999.
call the GP to get a medical certificate of death.
Well, I get a minute. Now you're talking about certificates.
Well,
What do I
I'd
do?
call Habiba first, and then she can sort it out.
But I wouldn't call an undertaker first. You've got to call... Surely, would
If you don't know what you're doing, then if the person's died in a hospital, you'll have a bereavement office.
Oh, if they
someone
died in
will advise
hospital,
you.
it's fine. They can sort it out. I
But
don't
if
even
they
want to see
died at
it.
home, you're pretty much clueless. In which case, the first thing you do is you call the person who's died their GP.
But I don't know who my mum's... I'm saying my mum.
I would do
Mum, if you're
999.
listening, I do apologise. I'm not saying you're... But I don't know who anybody's GP is. Yes, 999 would seem
Yeah.
to be the obvious thing. But an ambulance isn't going to take a dead man away.
You have to call their GP because they're the one that's looked after that person.
But supposing
for so
you
long.
don't know that person's GP, Habiba, then
Well,
you're...
you blooming well find out, because if
Don't
they
stop
don't know
it,
why
mate.
the
Make them
person
say their
died,
last word
then
as
it
their
becomes a
doctor.
coroner's case, and then the coroner has to open you up and find out why you died. If,
Yes.
however,
Yes.
you know who the GP is and the person can say,
Yes.
well, this person had a terminal illness or
Yes.
something,
It's getting a bit morbid. Shall we have Meatloaf and Cher? That'll cheer things up, won't it? I think they're both alive, just.
Record. Iain Lee. Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
Fair play. I don't often rave about the songs here because I don't like all the songs, but Meatloaf and Cher...
That was a good one.
Dead Ringer for Love. Inappropriate, it's not exactly...
It's topical.
Ties in with what we were talking about, really, doesn't it? I suppose. I don't... Yes. But it's a good song.
It is a good
It's
one.
what I'm saying. I like a bit of Meatloaf, and I was trying to find... I've been playing a lot of vinyl recently, and I was trying to find my Bat Out of Hell. Not the first one, not the second or the third one. Why would you bother with that, Tosh? It's in my bedroom at home. in my mum's house, so I've got to go back and get that next week. So I'm going to listen to that. It's a great album.
It is a good album.
Apart
It's a guilty pleasure album.
Oh no, it's not. I think it's beyond guilty pleasure. I think it's wonderful. There's one ballad on there that's Pony, but 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Whoa! What a song! Oh, it's just the best. Sid, are you a fan of Meatloaf?
Oh, I love Meatloaf.
Isn't it? The Bat Out of Hell is a wonderful record, isn't it?
Oh, sorry, I thought you were talking about the American meat treat. Are you talking about the big singer?
Yes.
Ah, yeah, he's all right.
He's all right. He's all right.
He's a bit of a foodie.
What can I do for you, Sydney?
Well, I just wanted to find out what the topics are.
Well, the topics are as follows. If you could choose a sixth sense, what would you choose? Mine is believement. The power to believe things, 'cause I don't believe anything.
What, are we talking senses or powers?
Well, a sixth sense. It's not. I should say, Sid, we're not actually going to give it to you, so
No.
don't be too caught up in the semantics of it.
No, but there's a difference between a sense and a power, though, isn't there? You know, if we're talking, am I allowed to be invisible?
Yeah, you could have that as a sense if you want.
Well, then I'll have that, and instead of being able to smell, I will be able to walk through walls.
No.
You can't swap.
No, you've got a
Just the one.
You've got a sixth sense. You can't then trade in one
Or
of the more
seventh.
boring 5 ones you've got for something better, Sid. It's not how it works, mate.
Well,
being greedy, mate. And when it comes to the senses, Sid, you're taking the mick a little bit.
What about instead of eyes, I could have antennas?
But no,
You've got what you've got.
Sid,
You're allowed extra ones. You don't have to swap.
You're invisible, Sid.
Sid, I'd like to ask why you'd like to be invisible.
Well, you could get away with anything, couldn't you?
Like what?
Well, like you could go on planes, couldn't you, without paying?
But you'd have to stand up the whole time.
No.
Of all the things to pick to do.
If you go on EasyJet, I would say that there are other planes available. But if you go on EasyJet, there's always a couple of spaces.
I have never been on an EasyJet flight where there are.
I
I've never been on an EasyJet flight where there are seats available. They're always booked up to the rafters.
That's not true. I went to Prague last year when I was visible, and I could lie down on the seats and everything. It was brilliant.
If you're invisible, wouldn't you pick first class on some, like, amazing private jet?
Well, no, because I've thought about this, and probably if you were going to go on some amazing jet, it's going to some tropical destination where you would need injections, and you wouldn't be able to administer them because you'd be invisible.
Hey, now that's fine. I'm going to India soon. I'm getting me injections on Tuesday, but I'm not going until, like, the first week of May, and then I'm getting me injections on Tuesday. Is that too soon? Will that have worn off?
I'm guessing it is too soon. You'd probably die.
It's a laugh. When it comes to the death
sure you've had a poo
There we
first.
go.
Sorry, wouldn't you want to be visible if you're going first class? You'd want to shout about it. You know, you want to be seen by everybody going first class.
No, that's why they have the curtain in first class, so they can't be seen. It's,
if you're invisible,
So you wouldn't need to be invisible then?
you could go in the cockpit and everything, couldn't you?
But what? But the thing is, they could still feel you though, and the cockpit is very cramped.
Yeah, but then they just think it was a ghost, wouldn't they?
Oh yeah, of course, because all the planes are haunted, aren't they?
Like Lex.
EasyJet. Lex, the homosexual ghost. Yeah, you don't know about him yet. I pray to God you won't find out about him, Eloise.
No, I do know about him.
No, I'm talking to the lady.
Okay.
The woman in the studio.
The woman. The other topic, Sydney.
Well, you see, I didn't know she was there because I don't listen to you live. I listen to your podcast.
But you've just phoned up.
Yeah, I rang up because I knew you were on. I've listened to that many of them. I thought I'd ring up and say, what's the crack?
Did you know I was on last night and Friday night?
Well, actually, I'm on my way to Swansea now, driving.
Good lad. Well done.
And I downloaded your podcast of Tim Shaw. What did he get sacked for?
Not allowed to talk about it, Sid, if we're honest, but I'm doing Fridays and Saturdays from now on as well. The second topic, sir, is what games do you play with your partner? Not sex games, but like little private games that you play that you two think are funny and everyone else probably thinks is a little bit weird.
We've got a wrestling game for the Xbox.
No, not on the Xbox. Here's a game.
Monopoly.
No, let me tell you. Here's a game that Fandango and I played on New Year's Eve, right? And this was a great game. But everyone I've told it to has gone, oh, that sounds fun.
Weird.
Where we pretended that we were having a massive New Year's Eve party, right? And that we'd invited about 80 people, and we dressed up smart. I had a tuxedo, she wore a dress, and we had, like, the house all decorated nicely, and we had, like, party food for 80 people, and we're there going, oh, they'll be coming soon, they'll be coming soon. And then about 9:30, I came in and went, oh, bloody hell, I forgot to send the invitations out, no one's coming. And so we had a New Year's Eve party on our own.
And
He's gone.
You say the callers are mad?
Yes, Sid's gone there.
Is that true? You really did
We did that this New Year's Eve, yeah.
Yeah. We weren't invited.
No one was invited. That's the point of it. Let's go to Theo Watkins. Good evening, Theo.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Ian.
Hello.
Hello.
Halloween. That sounds like Halloween. Remember that for October or whenever we'll have a Halloween special.
Halloween.
It's good, that, isn't it? Hang on.
Yeah. Right. Put that in your ideas.
He's writing it
Halloween.
down.
It's done. Yes. Are you following me on the Twitter tonight, Theo Watkins?
Of course I am.
Are you enjoying it?
Yes.
Okay.
What did you write about me?
I'm not allowed to say what I've written about you. It's
Twitter me. Why don't you Twitter me?
Okay. Hello, Theo Watkins.
Lovely.
Okay.
Hello, Eloise.
Hello, Eloisean.
Yeah.
Easy peasy lemon, Eloise.
Can I
tissue I'm feeling.
So, no, can I ask you a question? Are you calling my co-presenter a slag, Theo? Is that what you're doing?
No,
You've just crossed a line, young man.
You misunderstood.
You've crossed a line. Here's the Beatles. I'm sorry, Louise. Someone has twittered asking for the theme from MASH, and I thought I had it on my iPod, but, I was struggling there, and, I don't have it, otherwise I would play it. The theme from MASH is great. Oh, hang on. Oh, nuts. I haven't got it. Sorry, fella, whoever that was. If you want to follow me on Twitter, you're more than welcome to. It's Iain Lee. Let's do a couple more calls, and we'll play The Jam. Simon!
Yep.
Yep.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa! O genki desu ka?
What?
No, I thought you could speak Japanese. That's why you were speaking Japanese. I was learning Japanese for a long time.
No,
Eloise,
I learned Japanese off you.
Oh, did you?
That thing.
Oh, okay. Well, when someone says to you, "O genki desu ka," you say "genki desu." So let's try it, shall we?
Yep.
O genki desu ka?
O genki desu.
There we go. Perfect. I just asked how he was, and he said, "Yeah, I'm all right," which is good stuff. Kore wa dare no kasa desu ka? I've just asked whose umbrella is this in Japanese. Little joke for the Japanese listening to the show. They're fantastic. Simon, what? Simon. It's a Freudian slip. I don't know. He's a young man, so I've got to be careful. Simon, what can I do for you? What can I do for you, Simon?
Sixth sense.
Oh yeah, if you could have a sixth sense, what would it be?
To predict my test results.
To predict your... Well, hang on. As senses go, Simon...
Yep.
That's a little bit rubbish, because to predict your test results, you're going to find out your test results at some point anyway, aren't you?
Why do you want the...
Yeah, kind of.
The answers I'd ask
Yeah,
for.
surely to be able to answer the test would be better, wouldn't it?
Mm.
What tests have you got coming up, Simon?
Maths, science and history.
Oh, no.
Oh, the worst ones.
Life. Are you any good at maths?
Nope.
Good, don't matter. Maths don't matter. What are these for? Are these GCSEs or SATs or what?
SATs.
They're SATs, okay. Well, listen, shall I tell you something, Simon?
Yep.
You know SATs?
Yep.
They don't count for anything.
Yep.
You know GCSEs?
Yep.
All they do is get you onto A-levels, and you know A-levels?
Yep.
They don't count for nothing. I did all right at GCSEs, terrible at A-levels. I still went to university and got a 2-1, and now I've got a brilliant job on the radio, so you don't need any of them. So I say, Simon, if I were you, I would spend more time messing around at school. Hey, do you want an Iain Lee get off of school tomorrow pass?
Ooh.
You've got one. And that's valid at any school in the country, Simon. So you just tell your parents and your teachers, Iain Lee has given you a get off school tomorrow pass, and you can have the day off.
Yeah.
Good lad. Have a good day off.
Oh, no, wait, Ian.
Whoa, oi, what?
Do you know that deaf class?
The what?
Actually, that deaf class you were talking about.
Oh, the deaf class, yes.
Yeah. I think I should take that up with my school.
My tongue is slightly in my cheek, but it's not a bad idea, is it?
No.
I don't know how old are you, Simon?
13.
13, exactly. And are you afraid of death?
Nope.
No, see, I think as you get older...
I won't know what to do.
You don't know what to do. And also, as I get older, I get a little bit afraid of it, if I'm completely honest. When I was your age, it was never going to happen to me. But as you get older, you think, well, something's going to happen to me. So it'll be interesting to know what to do if someone around you passes away.
Yeah.
It's a good one, isn't it, Simon?
Yeah.
You tell your teachers when you go in on Tuesday, I'm happy to come in and teach it. I will see you there, Simon.
Yeah, see ya.
Ta-ta. Let's have Alan Caddick before the jam. Hello, Alan.
Ian.
Yes.
I was listening to the podcast from last night's show.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm intrigued about the Pradeep.
Oh, we did a long Pradeep last night. We did a long Pradeep. Eloise, Rocky and myself, and I won. Although it wasn't a good one for me because I had saliva in my mouth.
Yeah, I'm wondering if me and Davis could do a long Pradeep.
You want to do a Pradeep with Davis?
Yeah.
Okay, Alan, very quickly, how many followers have you got so far now?
I don't know, I'm not in front of my computer at the moment.
Good lad, well done you. Davis, are you up? A gauntlet has been slapped across your face.
Okay. Bring it on.
I will do it. It's going to be 3, 2, 1, go, OK? That's how we're going to do it. It's on the go. Alan, are you ready?
Ready.
Davis, you ready?
Ready.
So it's Pradeep. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. I'm gonna stop you there. No, because Davis, you wobbled.
No, I giggled.
You took in a breath then.
I giggled, but I didn't take in a breath.
I'm gonna have to ask you both to do it again, I'm afraid. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about this. Alan, can you stick around for a few minutes, Alan?
Yeah, definitely.
We'll call you back. We'll do this. This song is very, very apt. It's The Jam, and that's entertainment. When we come back, we will have a proper Pradeep, and if there are any giggles or breaks in it, you will be disqualified. All right?
Okay.
Controversial stuff. This song couldn't be more appropriate. What you've been listening to for the last 3 minutes is pure entertainment, surely. 0330 123 1215. Ta-ta.
Iain Lee. Wow.
Yeah.
The Sunday Night Show.
On it goes.
Absolute Radio.
Whatever. Right, 0330 123 1215. We'll have the rematch of the Pradeep under laboratory conditions. Do you remember when Paul Daniels used to do the thing under laboratory conditions? And it was like in a laboratory and he'd do...
Quite a scary impression.
It's not bad though, is it?
Sound like Mr. Naughty.
You probably don't... You're probably... oh, Mr. Naughty. Oh, hang on, let's ask him. Mr. Naughty, did that sound like you?
Hello?
Under laboratory conditions.
That's nothing like me.
It's the Bonko Booth. Do you remember the Bonko Booth, Mr. Naughty, Paul Daniels? The Bonko Booth.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, it was good for the Bonko Booth. You're too young to remember this, Eloise, but Paul Daniels was at one point Britain's top entertainer. He owned Saturday nights with his...
I used to watch that, actually.
The Bonko Booth.
With his wife.
Debbie McGee. Hey, Mr. Naughty, Debbie McGee.
Hello.
Yeah, what do you want?
I want to ask you a small but meaningful question.
OK, where you go?
What's your favourite type of fish?
I don't eat fish.
Yes, but what's your favourite?
What, as a pet?
No, to look at.
All fish are pretty ugly, really. I don't know, like the trout.
Trout?
Yeah. Can I ask why you're asking me this, Mr. Naughty?
Just,
Are you getting off on this?
No.
Oh, no. I'm sorry.
It's disgusting.
It's disgusting. We'll do Alan Caddick and Davis' Pradeep in a second. Let's go to Matt first. Hello, Matt. If you're following my Twitter updates, controversy has reigned because I posted a tweet about the Pet Shop Boys.
You're in trouble now.
Oh, it's gone. That's not got down well with the Twitter fans. That's gone down very badly. Now, before the break of two songs and some adverts, we had Alan Caddick and Davis were having a Pradeep. Alan, are you there?
I'm here.
Davis, are you there?
I'm here.
Well, I can see you. Barry, are you there?
Yes, I'm here to adjudicate.
You're going to adjudicate, are you?
I'm going to adjudicate. Yes.
Okay, yes.
Hello, Ellen.
How are you, Barry?
Murray?
How are you?
Very well, thank you. Is that Alan?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, this is not going all that well. Should we get on with it?
Okay.
Right, so, Barry, are you going to count them in?
Yeah. Okay, ready?
So it's 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, nice big deep breath and a 3.
Oh, God. It could be here a while.
3. Just a minute. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go!
This is unprecedented. He totally did you, Alan Caddick!
I took him down.
Davis took you down to a little place called Chinatown, bought you some sweet and sour rice and shoved it up your bum.
David,
Are you Reynolds?
by a
What?
country mile.
Did you just say you whittled?
I thought you said you
Ryan
rebel.
Reynolds.
Ryan, oh, that's you trying to get a comeback, is it, Alan? Well, you're
Yeah,
banned.
because David fancies him, you know.
You're banned for the rest of the show.
I
There we
told
go.
I told him on Twitter I was taking him down.
Yeah,
Mad
and
dog
well
Caddick.
done, Davis. Well done.
You've
there,
got a hell of a lung capacity, haven't you?
he's got very. One thing you can say about Davis, Barry, he's got big lungs.
They're very big lungs.
Yeah.
They're like my,
Yeah. So, what games do you and your Margaret play?
We played all the usual that a married couple would play.
Right.
You know, we do, who am I? 20 questions. Am I going up for a poo or a wee? You have a guess. I do Canadian Fruit Bowl.
Canadian Fruit Bowl?
It's where you tuck your bits between your legs and try and look like a lady. And it's a lot of fun until you turn around. That's, the Canadian Fruit Bowl is from behind.
Okay.
Dutch oven. We do the
Dutch oven.
Dutch oven's
Don't
when you-
ask,
No,
don't ask.
I'll tell you later.
do that. We do a lovely game where sometimes she comes home from the shops and that, and I hide behind the curtains, right? And she comes and she goes, Barry, what are you doing? I go, I am not Barry, I am an alien. I have eaten Barry. And she goes, stop mucking about. I go, no, I ain't mucking about. I'm a proper alien. I have eaten Barry.
I'm a proper alien.
Barry is no more. And she's tried it back. I don't. I mean, she tries to make it. I am, saying off the Doctor Who. And ironically, she looks a bit like Davros, but she goes on the curtains. Oh, Margaret's not here. She's been eaten by an alien. Okay, Margaret.
Where's the story going? I've got no idea what you're talking about now.
It's a familiar game that lovers play.
Yes, it's got a little bit. Lovers.
And then we make love, and it's very, very nice.
Well, I've just looked down and I've seen I'm doing the whole show with my fly open, Barry, which is very improper there.
That is disgusting,
Yes.
considering there's a woman in the studio.
Yes, I know. It's because there's a woman in the studio. Yes.
Who is the lady in question?
It's Eloise. Eloise, introduce yourself to Barry, please.
Hello, Barry. I'm Eloise.
Hello, darling. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm not so dusty. I might get on the internet. Is there a picture of you?
I don't
he's
think
getting
there
all
is,
seductive now.
A moving one.
No.
A moving one.
You can see the back of her head on the webcam if that's good enough.
I'll do some shimmers with the back of my head.
Yeah, do the Canadian Fruit Bowl.
There you are. Can you see that? Can you see that?
I can see.
Right, okay. Barry, maybe it's time for you to go now and see Margaret.
Very, very nice.
Yeah, maybe we should go and see Margaret now, Barry.
Yeah. What's coming on next week on the show?
What do you mean?
Another guest?
Now, yes, because we're trying to get guests now. So next Sunday night, we've got a comedian from New Zealand called Jared Christmas.
Very nice.
He's very funny. He's also pops up in the advert for Virgin Airways. He's the fella that's eating the burger and some ketchup falls on his shirt.
Yeah, it's not really to get me to listen, but go on.
I know, he's funnier than that. He's coming in next Sunday.
Yes.
And also, there's been a spate recently of UFO sightings.
Oh, yes, there is.
There's been quite a few. So we thought it would be fun to get a UFO expert to come in next Sunday. So we've booked Joseph Lavens, to come in, and he's going to talk about UFOs and his experience with UFOs, and he claims to have been abducted by aliens.
I can't wait.
You might know a thing about that.
Yes.
I've certainly...
Since you're a proper alien.
Well, I would really love to hear that. Well, he's on next week.
He's on next Sunday, probably at about 10 o'clock, 10:30, something like that.
Absolutely brilliant. Well, I will certainly be there.
Make sure you do, Barry.
Oh, well.
We'll say goodnight now, because I've got Dark Breath on the line next.
All right, well, night, everyone.
No, Barry.
No, that's it. Very nice. Yeah.
Bye, Barry.
Yeah. Dark Breath.
Hi.
Hello there.
How are you?
I'm all right. We're getting through it, aren't we?
Yeah. I've been. This has been. I can't remember what I was saying now.
You've been drinking, haven't you? That's where you've been. You've been around the boozer.
That was last night.
Okay. I'm just twittering while you talk. I hope you don't mind.
Also, I've been reading your comments on Twitter.
They're all right. Do you agree about the Pet Shop Boys?
I do, yeah.
Good. I'm glad you do.
Yeah, so I've been... Anyway, Sixth Sense.
Yes.
I would like, I think, a sense where you just blink and you can transport yourself to anywhere you want to go.
So you blink was better than being invisible, so you could sneak on an aeroplane. I didn't quite get the point of that one. The fella that called in earlier on. Where would you like to go then, Dark Breath?
Well, anywhere you can just because I have to use public transport. So
Yes.
You blink, you're at work.
Yes.
You blink, you're down the pub. You blink,
good.
you're somewhere nice.
Blink, you're in your lover's office.
Hey.
Yeah, Dark Breath I instructed her to try and cop off with her boss.
Oh, you told me about
He
this.
turned her down, but someone else went, I'll do it with you if you want. I don't have much luck with ladies, and I will do it with you. I will have a sex with you. Have you had another sex with him?
Well, because the guy that I done it with, he normally is bisexual, so he knows he does it with men anyway.
Yeah. Oh, what? I don't buy this bisexual thing.
No, you're either one or the other, aren't you?
I don't buy this bisexual thing. That's what gay men say when they're not quite confident about being gay. Oh, no, I'm bisexual. Well, I don't know. Do you buy the bisexuality, Davis?
I'm not sure. I've not thought about it that much, to be honest.
I think they're a left-out minority because heterosexuals can marry. Homosexuals can marry. Can bisexuals marry? I don't think they're allowed to.
I'm sure they can.
Can they?
Yes.
Oh, OK. Well, if you're bisexual... Good luck to you.
No.
Yeah, good luck to you. Well done. Best of both worlds. I don't... Louise, do you buy it?
Well, I think you can, feel one thing one day and one thing another.
Well, that's what we're talking about, yes.
I guess you can be.
And has he asked you to perform in a menage a trois, Dark Breath?
No.
Hang on a second, this will cheer you up. Verinda, do you know what a menage a trois is?
No.
Have a guess.
A dog.
A dog?
Probably one of the more interesting answers tonight. A dog.
Well, Dark Breath, was there anything else?
Not really, no.
Well, say good evening then. Thank you very much for calling.
Okay, bye.
Ta-ta, bye-bye. Verinda, what can we do for you?
Bisexuals are quite greedy, aren't they?
They are quite greedy.
Here comes a pearl of wisdom. Speak.
Anyway, I've got a suggestion for
Can I just say for everybody listening now, if you want to know what Vinny looks like and hear Vinny's thoughts on the world, go to youtube.com/The Real Iain Lee. And there's a video called The World According to Vinny. You've seen it, Eloise.
It's very funny.
It's filthy, though, I must warn you.
It's dirty, Vinny. I'm a bit disgraced.
You're a dirty boy, aren't you, Vinny?
Particularly when you're next to the girl.
Yeah, that bit's not very pleasant at all. I mean, you may have to cut that.
But anyway,
it's the internet sensation, Vinny. It's had over 1,000 views.
Yes.
Yeah, not bothered. Don't care.
Fame doesn't bother him.
And I believe you're going to be doing some stand-up comedy soon.
Yeah, I'm going to get paid for it as well.
I'm paying you. I don't think we can do it the night I suggested, but I will find a night. I've said to Vinny, I'll give him £25 if he stands up in a comedy club and does 5 minutes of stand-up comedy. If he does any less than that, doesn't get anything. So we've got to do this. Once the 5 minutes is up, he can walk off. Doesn't matter if he gets.
How much was it?
£25. It's
£5
£5 a minute. £5 a minute. It's not bad, is it?
Yeah.
What if I do more than that?
You can't.
You can do as long as you want. It's still £25.
Okay.
Okay. Well, Vinny, listen. Can I play an Aerosmith record and come back to you in a minute?
Yeah. All right. Go on.
You sure that's all right?
Yeah.
You sure?
Can you play some AC/DC instead?
No, it's Aerosmith.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Vinny coming up after Aerosmith, thank you.
This is Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
Tamata wakatangi hangi kuwe uo tamataya tuli puka kapiki monga hora nuku poka wena wakatana tahu mataku waitanga nuru kawa mikitora.
Very exciting. This is Iain Lee on Absolute Radio. It's called Absolute Radio. Apparently you don't know that, you idiots. This is why the figures have dropped 25%. That's what we're saying anyway.
Yeah.
Because they don't know what it's called. It's Absolute Radio. Davis is here. Good evening, Davis.
Good evening.
Eloise is here.
Hello.
For how much longer until you bunk off
I
because you
think
can't
probably
handle it?
fairly soon because I am such a Larry lightweight.
What a lightweight. Hey, Vinny, what do you think of Eloise?
Yeah, good.
That's about as
That,
good a
to
compliment
me,
as you'll get.
Yeah, it's like
good.
amazing.
Vinny, if you could have a sixth sense, what would it be?
Read people's memories, in that sense.
To read people's memories.
I mean,
Just their memories. So you could read, so you could look into someone's head, but only know what they
did in the past.
Imagine the conversation. How are you? I'm good. And then he thinks, yesterday was amazing, wasn't it? That's how it works.
Well, Vinny, you've got that. Well done. Well done indeed.
Okay.
Okay.
I've got a suggestion you can bring into the studio.
A suggestion of who we can bring into the studio. Next week we've got Joe Lavens, the UFO expert, and Jared Christmas, an excellent stand-up comedian. Who do you think we should bring into the studio?
David Icke.
Why?
You know, he seems like a nice guy.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of views, and I like to talk about them.
Well,
he said it with such gravitas as well, David.
What are his views, Vinny? Do you know any of them?
Yeah, apparently he thinks there's some type of cult type of thing called the Illuminati or something.
The Illuminati, yeah.
Yeah.
And he believes that the royal family are shape-changing lizards. Did you know that?
Our next guest on Newsnight
Yeah.
is Verinda.
Yeah. Yeah. You right, Vinny? Have you fallen down or something? It's like talking to my gran when she was still with us. You right? Nan, you right? You've dropped the phone! Nan! You're right, Vinny, is everything okay? Do you want me to call 999?
No, yeah, I'm okay.
Okay, well, that's a relief to everybody listening, isn't it? So you think we should get David Icke on, do you?
Yeah. What do you think?
Well, I'm not against getting David Icke in, but the thing with David Icke, I'm not against it at all, actually, but the thing with David Icke is that he kind of, he talks at you and rants, and I do think that nearly everything he says is complete and utter guff.
Yeah, but he's going to disagree with you.
Yeah.
And he's he can come back quite well.
Well, he can probably come back better than me. He's been doing that nonsense for years. And all I'm going to say is, he'll say, I think that there are... I don't know how he talks. How does he talk, Vinny? What's his voice like?
He's a posh man.
Hello, well, yes, I'm David Icke, and I think that the royal family are shape-changing lizards. And I'll go, well, that's stupid. And he'll go, well, you would say that because you work for the media. The end.
Well, he had a football career as well, so we can talk about that.
Yeah. Vinny, I'm not really buying this idea, mate.
Maybe I don't know. I think it will go down quite well.
Well, I tell you what, why don't you get him on your podcast? Are you still doing those?
I can't start doing it again.
Please do. Vinny records...
love that.
Vinny does his own podcasts. He records them in an internet cafe.
Do you get the sound of people typing in the background?
And the door opening. Beep, beep. Beep. And then when someone...
And you occasionally hear someone going, did anyone order a coffee?
And then he has to whisper. He has to whisper so that they don't know that he's doing it. It's like, this is my podcast. Today I'm looking up lesbian... Oh, I can't even say what he was looking up because it was so bad.
Total filth.
You shouldn't be looking that up on a shared computer, Verinda, let me tell you. So, are you going to record any more podcasts?
I might as well start doing it. Yeah.
Please do, because they are. I can say they are my favourite.
Did I get sent to you? How can I get one?
Are they still? Are they still up, Vinny?
Yeah.
He's got an industry.
I have to send it to you on Facebook and stuff.
Well, if you send it to me, and I'll share the wealth. I may still have them somewhere. Actually, I'm not sure. I was going to say something to you just then, Vinny, and it's slipped my mind. Oh, what was it? Nuts. I can't remember. Never mind, it'll come back to me later on. Anything else, Vinny?
Yeah, I've got a new favourite radio station.
Oh! That's going to be good. What is it?
Yeah, Talk Sport.
Talk Sport?
Yeah.
Why is that your favourite?
It's constantly about sport, isn't it? Instead of about, World War II or...
He's talking about World War II.
Iraq or...
Yeah, well, why don't you sod off and go and listen to that now and stop bothering us? Good night.
Can you imagine him doing a football phone-in?
Oh, yeah, the sad thing. But the other place I used to work a long time ago, he tried to phone up the show after me, Clive Bull, and do serious talks about football. But it's just him going, well, yeah, I think that West Ham's defence strategy is all over the place. And Clive would go, Vinny, why are you trying to talk about that? You're an idiot. Let's have one more call, then we'll have... Oh, it's Queen next. Hello, Gary from Catford.
Good evening.
Have you still got the hots for Eloise?
Oh, yeah. What do you mean still? They've never done.
Well done, you. What can we do for you, love?
Well, has she set up a Twitter site yet?
I haven't yet,
You've
no.
not come up with a name yet, have you?
I didn't go for Gary's girlfriend. I didn't go for that.
Oh, disappointing.
I just thought it might limit me a little bit in the future.
Yes.
It wouldn't limit me.
Can we... Right, listen, this is what I've been trying to avoid this, and we've slipped into it. We have a lady in the studio. Let's not all start playing with our dinkles and being rude, OK?
Yeah.
I'm trying to be charming.
No, you're not. You're being sleazy, OK? This is supposed to...
You've put on a little voice, actually, and it's a bit slimy, I've got to be honest.
By having a girl in the studio, it's supposed to be like having a donkey in a field full of sheep and cows, in that the donkey calms the other animals down. You're the donkey, Eloise, and you're supposed to calm us down. Instead, we've all got a little bit...
What am I then?
There's a girl. So let's all just calm down. There's a girl here. So what? I've been in a room with a girl before.
Oh, your fly's back up now,
Yeah, my
Ian.
flies are back
Good.
up, yes. That's all done. Gary, can I come to you after Queen?
OK, then.
Are you sure?
Yes,
Thank you very much. OK, stay there. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. More of your calls, and Gary from Catford after Queen. Thank you. Sorry, I'm just looking at the Twitter responses. I can read some of them. If you're just tuned in, we're doing the show with a director's commentary on Twitter this evening. It's I'm Iain Lee, all one word. You can follow me on that. Avril Mackey says, sorry, I haven't got a clue what's going on as I've been away for a few hours, but it does sound funny, whatever it is that you're talking about. What else have we got here? Dan Brown says, you can just imagine Gary from Catford. Oh, Gary, I'm sorry, I've started it now. I've got to finish it.
Yeah, go on.
No, I've started it.
Yeah, I can take it.
You can just imagine Gary from Catford sitting in his pants in a room plastered with Iain Lee posters on the wall when he calls. I think that's a nice thing to say.
Yeah, and some of them are posters.
Yeah,
some of them are just framed pictures.
What do I type in to see videos? Oh, go to the Iain Lee, the youtube.com/Iain Lee's. Vinny's videos are up there. What's 20...
Isn't it the real Iain Lee? Sorry.
The real Iain Lee, thank you.
Not that I want to correct you.
Alex Lowe has twittered. What's Vinny's Twitter ID? Can you remember? Is it the real Verinda?
Ooh, I think it is, yeah.
Hang on a minute, I can see it because I've got it here, actually. People I'm following are... Oh, yeah, it's the real Verinda, I think. That's Charlie Brooker. Oh, he's not put a picture up, has he? Yeah, it's the real Verinda, so go and follow that. Anyway, Gary, Eloise has left now, mate.
That wasn't my fault, though.
Yes, it is.
Oh, I don't think it was. Yesterday, she seemed very happy about my advances. Now all of a sudden, you've turned her.
No, I've not turned her, mate. She's gone. We went to the Queen, to Queen, and she went, do you mind if I go, actually? I feel a bit nauseous. This call is making me... This call is upsetting me.
No,
it's borderline sexual harassment, Gareth.
It's a serious allegation.
I know, sir. It's a very serious allegation.
Very.
And I stand by that in a court of law.
Well,
hang on. Just stay there. Look, hang on. Louise, you've been calling in for the last hour. What do you want?
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I bothering you?
No, you're not bothering me, but what can we do for you?
Yeah, I just wanted to see we're having a laugh.
You just wanted to what? Turn your radio off, Louise.
There's a reason I didn't answer this.
Yes, I can see it now.
Yeah.
What? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, Louise?
Yeah, I was... the Sixth Sense thing.
Oh, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Well,
I'm sorry, Gary. I regret this now terribly.
Yeah, no.
Yes, Louise?
Sixth Sense
Yes.
thing,
Yes?
it would be to not meet any other asshole.
Okay, well, that's great, Louise. Thank you so much. Thank you.
That's the best coded message ever.
Thank you so much. Davis, I'm sorry. I should have trusted your producer instincts there instead of going it solo.
Somebody's twittered, is Eloise really Fandango?
Oh, there's a good bit of mystery, isn't it? I'm not saying.
Well...
That's Dave P.
I'm not saying. It's exciting, isn't it? She's not. Oh, no, I've said.
Well, you've just said then.
Gary, what do you want? Because I want to go to Stuart in a second. Because, Stuart, you feel betrayed, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
I'm excited to... Don't say why. I'm excited to find out why, but we've got to get rid of Gary first, then play Ugly Kid Joe. Blimey.
I hate everything about you. That's the song, not a personal comment.
Good lad. Gary, what do you want?
My sixth sense is I'd rather like the ability to know exactly when the bus has left so that I know when to leave my house to get it.
You've got it. 0330 123 1215. Stuart coming up soon. That'll keep him listening, won't it?
This is Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
Because it's easy come, easy go, little bit high, then a little bit low. 0330 123 1215. It's Absolute. We're called Absolute Radio now, you flipping idiots. Jesus God, when will they learn that? There's the feedback from the headphones. I was quickly just take one of these. Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Hi, Ian. A bit of a serious call, if you don't mind, mate.
Oh, yes, sorry, mate, of course.
I was listening to the show and I spotted an anomaly earlier, if you're willing to discuss this with me.
Oh, OK, yeah, carry on. I'd like to hear your anomaly.
What happened was some chick rang in and asked for Duffy Mercy, but what came out of the radio was actually Blondie and Atomica. And so I just think it's an error what you need to be aware of, because, I mean, it's probably just something simple like Davis when he put the song in your play-out system for tonight. It probably just the file got misnamed, but I think it's something you need to be aware of.
Well, thank you for highlighting that, Paulie. That is, you're right. That's a terrible, terrible thing. I didn't notice it, to be honest. I don't listen to the music while it's playing.
Games what I used to play with my partner, yeah?
Yeah.
We used to have this wicked game, me and an ex did. What we'd do is we'd hide each other's car keys, and because we were like lazy students, we'd wake up dead late in the morning, or late for work, looking around, where are my car keys, and obviously we'd hid them, but we had to stop that game after a while, because one day I got up really late for work, and I'd already had...
Stuart's in Nuneaton. Good evening, Stuart.
Hello.
Hello there.
Hello.
Yes?
I think this should be called Twit Radio, full of twits that call in.
Yes, well, fine example, Stuart, yes.
Especially that idiot just saying about anomaly.
OK, yeah.
Who cares?
Yes.
I feel betrayed, you know.
Why do you feel misbetrayed?
Well, I feel betrayed because you went to another radio station to cover another DJ.
Yes.
Six Music.
Yes. OK, steady on, yes.
Yeah, and you went there, and you should be devoted to Absolute Radio, not rubbish radio.
Yeah, I'm devoted to whoever will help me pay my mortgage, Stuart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And...
Yeah.
Things about
is that one sorted then? OK, lovely, yes.
And you know what you were saying a minute ago, like, what powers would you have, like...
No, what sixth sense would you have?
Sixth sense, thank you. I would have...
He's gone, he's just put the phone down. I don't know what's going on the last few minutes. It's suddenly gone very strange. Gajinder!
Hi, Ian.
Hey,
Good evening.
Good evening. How many followers have you got now?
Well, actually, I've got quite a few now, but yesterday...
Well, no. How many have you got?
I've got 45.
Oh, OK, so that's up about 20 from yesterday.
Yeah, but when you plugged my Twitter yesterday, I got one new follower, and his name was Bollocks.
Don't say it! Don't say it!
Sorry, okay, yeah.
Do you want to get banned? You've had 2 yellow cards, Gajinder. One more, you're off for life.
I'll try my best.
No, don't send me some sniffing little email saying how sorry you are. It's obvious you can't say that on the radio. 2 yellow cards.
Does that constitute to a red?
What?
Does that constitute to a red as of yet?
No, listen to what I am saying, you idiot. One more discretion, I will ban you for life.
Okay, so...
What do you want?
Oh, I'm providing alternative commentary on Twitter.
OK, could you give out the address one more time?
Twitter.com/...
OK, well, hopefully you'll get some more followers.
OK.
One more muff up, Gajinder. And you know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
One more muff-up, you will be banned for life.
Good luck with your show tonight.
Yeah, we go. Good luck indeed. Oh, what is going on? Jeez. I just gotta get out. I just gotta get right out of here. Playing Guitar Hero World Tour with Fandango today. Got the drums and everything, man. It's
what song?
In fact, we did a concert. We did. There's this. Ted Nugent. I hate anyway.
Catch Scratch Fever.
No, it wasn't that. It was some awful song that went into like sort of crazy 6/8 time. And so Fandango's doing the drums, going ah, and then there's this like avant-garde guitar solo. I'm going, I can't do it. And it was awful, and we're both going, this song is so bad. Let's just pray to God we never have... We got through it. We haven't got to do it again.
It'll probably get into the charts now. It's on Guitar Hero.
It's flipping awful. But we've got so far, we've unlocked Billy Corgan from the Smashing Pumpkins. We've unlocked him. He came out as a special guest. And at the end he said, well done, unlocked Billy Corgan, Smashing Pumpkins.
Did he say what your username was? Did he... You know how whatever your name is... The band, did he say?
No, he doesn't.
Well done. And
he
then,
doesn't say it. The band's called The Bomb. We've called our band The Bomb. It's a private joke. He doesn't say that, but he comes out and sang. Is it Today?
Yeah,
Today is the greatest day I've ever known.
A classic album.
Yeah, classic album, but
Siamese
pony
Dream.
song. But so we've unlocked Billy Corgan. But then we did a concert in a theme park, and we opened with Lenny Kravitz. Are You Going to Go My Way? This is me and my girlfriend in our living room this afternoon.
Did you finish the Got to Know at the end?
Yeah, got that.
Were you on the vocals?
No, I didn't do the vocals, but we're singing along anyway. But you've got to concentrate. There's no fun in this. It's pure concentration. We did that.
Fun in this.
Then we did Heartbreaker by Pat Benatar. Then Beat It by Michael Jackson.
No one wants to be defeated.
Beat It turns out, is a flipping brilliant song.
It is brilliant.
It's the guitar part in that is amazing.
It's amazing, but that's Eddie Van Halen.
He's apparently doing 30 nights at the O2.
Van Halen?
No, Michael Jackson.
Well, he needs the money.
Well, he apparently does. I would go and see it, though. I'm not a fan of it. I'd go and see that.
You only want to stay for the first half, though, with the oldies.
Oh, yeah,
when he starts playing Leave Me Alone, that's when you want to get out.
No, Leave Me Alone's a good song.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's the last,
Oh,
probably
is it?
last
Yeah,
great
when he starts
song.
doing...
Dangerous, Black and White.
I quite like Black and White. Good. That's the thing about my baby. It don't matter if you're a black or a white. It's about racism, Davis.
So
we could all learn from that. The first video to use morphing technology. The one about Moscow, Blood in Moscow or something, is awful. Bloody Moscow.
And Remember the Time.
Oh, and the Planet Earth song.
Yeah.
What
when
about
he thinks he's Jesus.
The planet Earth is dying tonight.
Shall we take some calls?
Yeah, good idea. Let's go to... Oh, no, I've pressed the button now. Millie!
Hello.
Hello, Millie.
I have a sixth sense thingy that I would quite like.
Oh, yes, go on.
The ability to instantly identify and befriend anybody within a 5-mile radius with cupcakes, glitter or stickers upon their person.
Millie, would you mind if I cut you off?
Yes, please don't.
I've got to, I'm afraid. Tarek.
Hello, good evening. I actually have a sixth sense.
Can I just say for a second? Davis, were you here when I had the row with Tarek? You weren't, were you?
No, was that last night?
Yeah,
No.
it was last night. Tarek's being very polite now. We had a row last night. He thought that Fridays and Saturday shows were rubbish, that there was sycophantic laughter, and that it wasn't very good. And he's come on, and it is like when you have a row with someone, like a friend, and the next day you see him, he's like, hello, yes, anyway, what you're talking about, I think
You mean it's got all formal?
He's gone all formal, and he's not addressing the there's an elephant in the room, Tarek, and I've just pointed at it.
Not really, no.
Well, no.
I'm just carrying on.
No, no. You're well. Okay, let's not follow it again. But you're incorrect. Yes, you should have said to what I just said. There is an elephant in the room, and I am pointing to it. Correct?
Oh, Davis.
No. If you're being deliberately obtuse, you can go the same way as Gajinda.
No, not at all. I don't. There's no hard feelings.
No, there's no hard feelings here, and I don't. I suspect there are hard feelings from you because you're being slightly defensive. Are you aware of? Are you aware of the phrase? There, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Maybe you're not as clever as I thought you were. Are you aware of the phrase? There is an elephant in the room.
I believe so. Yeah.
So when I said there is an elephant in the room and I'm pointing at it, you saying no makes no sense. Because there is an elephant in the room. The elephant is, Tarek?
Well, the conversation we had.
The conversation we had. I have highlighted the conversation we had, therefore I am metaphorically pointing at the elephant. So you saying no doesn't make any sense, does it?
All right, I'll give you that one.
Thank you, Tarek. Well done. What can I do for you?
No, I actually do have a sixth sense. It's called a condition called ACC.
Okay, and what does ACC provide you with? So let's go through the ones we've had so far. Does it mean you can tell the colour of ladies' underwear?
No.
Does it mean you can go invisible on EasyJet?
Absolutely not.
Does it mean you have bereavement?
Mm-mm.
Does it mean you can think what ladies think? Can you read people's memories?
That's a good one, but no.
Well, let's hear what the ACC can do for you.
It makes you sense danger. It's a brain area located near the top of the frontal lobes. Which is called the condition is called the anterior cingulate cortex, ACC.
There is a condition that makes you detect danger?
Well, it makes you sense danger environmentally.
But give me a specific example.
For example, if there was a storm or a tsunami or something coming along, you can sense it.
So you're like a dog.
That would be a good analogy.
Because all the animals sensed the tsunami, didn't they? And they all buggered off and left everyone to it.
Yep, there are some humans who have that. It's basically to do with, like people in the past, they have like when they have a difficult decision, or they made a mistake, they have these senses. It's really hard to explain.
Did you get it by either a safe or a piano falling on your head?
I don't know, to be honest, because apparently I've got that because I once went for a brain scan and they did some tests and that's what they said I had.
Okay.
So I asked what it was about.
So what danger have you personally detected?
To be honest, as to date, nothing. Because I haven't been in any danger. Touch wood.
But you've been in a storm, haven't you?
Well, not in a dangerous storm where everyone's going to die.
Oh, so sorry. It's only dangerous storms. It's only dangerous storms.
Environmental disaster or something.
It's only dangerous storms. Okay, sorry. I thought you meant storms. You were reacting to the change in atmospheric pressure, but it's just dangerous, specifically dangerous storms where people are going to die.
No. Obviously, now you're trivialising it.
No, you just said that. You actually just said that.
Well, I made a mistake. I'll rephrase it.
Okay. I
haven't, as yet, been able to detect it, but that's what I've been told. I believe there are people out there who
And this doctor that told you this...
Yeah?
Was he wearing, like, a big wig, a big red nose, and had size 15 feet?
It does sound ridiculous.
It does sound ridiculous.
I didn't believe it myself, and half of me still doesn't believe it, but because there's been research and everything, I'm thinking scientifically it's proven somewhere.
Yeah, but not scientifically in your life.
Not at all. As an example, myself, I would be, if someone said, this is the example for ACC, it will be 0.
Yes.
But there is a condition out there.
Well, I believe there is a condition out there. I don't believe you have it.
I don't think I've got it.
Well, hang on a minute. We just spent the last 10 minutes... I was being sensitive because of the argument we had yesterday. I like Tarek. He's a regular caller. Listened for a long time. And we spent 10 minutes banging on about this condition he's got, ACC...
Which is very specific to one thing, which is a violent storm where someone's going to die.
Someone's going to die. And then he says, actually, I don't think I've got it. He's worse than Vinny, he is. Flippin' heck. Let's have Florence and the Machine. They'll cheer me up. Cheer me up. Cheer!
Twitter
cheer!
Happiness hit her.
To find out how participating Kia dealers are celebrating Red Nose Day, text RED to 84118.
Iain Lee. Wow. The Sunday Night Show.
Hello.
Absolute Radio.
We have a lot to get through in the last hour of the show. Goodness, that's loud. There we go. Right, 0330 123 1215. In fact, don't call in. We've got plenty of calls. We've got 5 calls lined up for this half hour. And we've got the answer phone messages. So that'll get us through to 12:30. And then we'll do... Oh, Christ, look what I just did there.
Just hit the mic there. By the way, you know how you said you can't read the replies?
Yes.
Surely you can on your page, but just go at replies. Click on at replies.
Oh, is that where they are?
Yeah, you can see them there.
Oh, there we go. We're doing the whole show is being... well, no, they're not all of them. Oh, yeah, because Mike Owen told me off for swearing. Yes, if you want to follow the director's commentary for this show, then go to Twitter and follow Iain Lee. And by the way, my girlfriend is Fandango69. She's asked me to mention that because she's hasn't got any followers. So, and you're producer Dave.
I am producer Dave.
Then there's the real Verinda. Everybody's happy, so that's all groove.
And you get to hear what we really think of you.
About you and them songs. Right. So, yes, we'll take some calls, have the answer phone messages, then call straight to air, then I'm going home, then it's John Osborne, and then I'm going to have a sandwich and go to sleep, and that's that. Let's take one call, shall we, while... Oh, it's Alan in Glasgow.
Ian.
I thought you couldn't call in. I thought you were out somewhere with your mates.
That was on Friday night.
That was on Friday night, was it? OK.
We were out pulling the birds and getting a bit of the drink.
There we go. Well done. What can we do for you?
That was like a $0.06.
Oh, yeah, these are the two things we're asking. Let's just mention these for anyone who's just tuned in. We're asking, what games do you play with your partner? Like fun little private games you play. Mm-hmm. And if you could have a sixth sense, what sixth sense would you choose?
Well, I don't have a partner.
No, I'm surprised not. What about Amy MacDonald?
Yeah, well, she's still in the limelight, yeah.
OK, she's still in the limelight. You're waiting for her star to fail, and then you'll go and make love to her?
Shoulder to cry on.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Well done.
I believe it's called a sympathy shag, is the technical term for it.
Is it?
I believe so, yeah. So,
I've heard that one.
Yeah. What would your sixth sense be, Alan?
To find out if it's going to be a good day.
To find out if it's going... I'm just translating for anyone who doesn't speak Scotch. To find out if it's going to be a good day.
Can't slag my accent still.
Huh?
I told you off from that email.
Sorry?
You still don't get it, do you? Did you not complain about it last time for slagging the old Glasgow accent?
I'm getting like every fifth word or something.
I don't think so.
Yeah. So you would choose the sixth sense would be to know whether it's going to be a good day.
Ah. Like, you know what I mean?
And how would that help?
Oh, it would help in the days.
It would help in the days.
I can plan ahead.
So if it's going to be a bad... But if you know it's going to be a bad day, there's nothing you can do about it, is there?
Yeah.
What?
Just stay in.
But then that could... if you've sensed it's going to be a bad day, you staying in means that you're going to have a bad day in.
No. Then nothing will happen to me if I'm in the house.
But you don't know what's going to happen that's bad, do you? You just know. You just wake up and you get your spidey senses tingling away, and it's like, oh, I'm going to have a bad day today. I'm going to stay in. So you...
well done.
No, I'm not very good at accents.
You're not.
But you could stay in, and that something bad could happen to you when you're in.
Maybe I should just have the sense of ghosts or something.
The sense of ghosts?
Just to find out what ghosts are. Like the film, Sixth Sense.
OK. I'm going to say goodbye to you, Alan.
Can I play Women Was with Robin A to win the Wii?
The Wii is not up for grabs. The Wii was sent to me. I'm keeping the Wii. Nobody is getting the Wii. If you're calling in now, I'd put the phone down, go and have a wee, make a nice cup of tea, get a cheese sandwich, and we'll take your call straight away. We've got Mark, Robert, Barathi, and Christopher all queued up. They're going to come on in a few moments, but I can see that Millie and Phil and Mr. Naughty and other people are calling in. Put the phone down. No, because if Davies ain't going to answer it, Davies, you can come and sit in here if you want now. I
was going to say, actually, somebody's sixth sense, brilliant sixth sense. They wanted to be on the set of Lost and work out and know what happened at the end. That wants to be their
That would be a good, yes, that would be... I was on the set of Lost and I couldn't work out... Well, I worked out something, but I'm not allowed to say. But I know... No, I can't even say that. Yeah, it's a good one. But you can come and hang out in here if you want.
I will,
it's all kind of straightforward from now on, really. So people calling in... Millie, put your phone down! Let me just tell them. Hang on a second. Millie, put your phone down. No, we're good. We'll do straight to air in a few minutes. Yeah, no. Let's just hang on. Mr. Naughty, put your phone down.
Okay.
That was okay. I'm gonna try this. I may regret it. Line 5, put your phone down.
Maybe says the knob.
Oh, okay, right, there we go. Right, you did say it on Twitter.
I said it on Twitter. Yeah, but hang on a minute. To be fair, let's not talk about what he said on the air.
Yeah. So, right, let's go to... Oh, look, Mark's got a game for me and Fandango, my girlfriend. Yes, Mark?
You're Ian.
I'm all right, thank you, Mark. I'm enjoying myself a lot tonight, and I hope that you are as well.
I am. It's not. I think Davis was hoping it would be a smutty game, but it's not. I'm afraid.
Okay, good. No, okay. No, what game is it?
Right. Next time you're in a restaurant with Fandango.
Yeah.
And you're there, and you're thinking. Normally, you sort of say, "Oh, what are you going to have for dinner, Fandango?"
Yeah.
Instead of doing that, you can play the Guess Who menu game.
Okay, the Guess Who menu game. Okay,
Yeah,
this sounds fun already. Go on.
You know Guess Who?
Yeah.
So, like, instead of like having Bill and saying, "Do you have a beard?"
Yes.
Do you have a hat? You say like, "Oh, does your dish come with a side salad?"
Okay, yeah.
Is it char grilled? And then you try and guess what Fandango wants for dinner.
And okay, and I guess you could both do it and see who gets it in the least number of guesses.
The least number of guesses buys the dessert.
Buys the dessert. Well
Ian,
done. Yes.
Ian, Google a menu with the next caller and have a game.
Oh,
fantastic.
Can you Google? Hang on. Can you Google a menu?
Yeah, you can. Just go onto a restaurant. Google the menu. Do it with the next caller.
Hang on a minute. Let's menu. I'm saying to menu in Google and see what comes up. Hang on. Okay. Okay. We need. Well, you've not got a computer in front of you, have you?
No.
So it won't work. It needs someone who's got a menu.
Yeah. Do it with the next person.
Okay.
I'm a pro. You need to go with someone at your starting level, entry level.
Mark, listen. Thank you very much.
See you later.
Cheers, ta-da. Fandango, I've plugged Fandango 69. She's texting in now, for goodness sakes. Christopher from West Wickham, are you near a computer?
Yeah, I've just put menu into Google right now.
And has the fat duck come up?
Oh, yeah.
That's the first one that's come up. That's why I've...
That's because there's about 25 courses or something, isn't there?
A la carte menu. I'm going to go for the a la carte menu.
So what, how does this work?
I wasn't really listening, if I'm honest. Hang on a minute.
No, I wasn't.
I've got to unblock the block up. Allow plop-ups from this site. Yes, I'll open... OK, right, so the a la carte menu.
Right.
Oh, nuts, it's not working.
I've got the a la carte menu
Press
up.
Control key when allowing pop-ups. Here we go. Ah, right. Okay. Oh, balls, this is not going to work, is it? Hang on. OK, right, here we go. I've got it. Have you got it?
Tasty looking stuff in there, actually.
The a la carte menu.
Yes.
OK, I'm going to pick a main.
Right.
Oh, there's only... No, I'm not going to pick a main. I'm going to pick just something. I'm going to pick a main or a starter, not a dessert, OK?
OK.
You've got to try and guess.
What it is.
You've got to try and guess. OK, so we're going to go on the number of questions.
This is for the Wii, is it?
Is this from is this a la carte you're going?
This is a la carte menu. Oh, is there more on the tasting menu? Let's have a look.
Yeah, the tasting menu's much bigger.
All right, let's bring that up.
Hang on a minute. I'm having terrible trouble.
Pop-ups.
I hate plop-ups.
Oh, that's a bit rubbish, Dave.
It is rubbish. It is rubbish. It doesn't give you enough detail. No, it's got to be the a la carte menu.
Okay.
I'm going to pick a main or a starter.
Oh, I've lost it. Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Okay, we're going to pick a main or a starter. Let's get some restaurant-type music. Hang on. Okay. And you've got to, in the least number of questions, then you'll do one, and whoever gets it right in the least number of questions. Let me pick something. Hang on a second.
Pick anything on this menu. It's all meat.
Well, I'm not going to eat it, actually. I'm not actually going to eat it. Don't just go, is it the vegetarian option, for goodness sakes?
Yeah,
OK,
I'm
right.
going to guess cauliflower risotto.
That's a guess. Is it cauliflower risotto?
No, it's not.
Wrong. That's one gone.
Oh, I see. Right. Okay. Is it a fish?
Is it a fish? No, it is not a fish.
Okay.
Oh, hang on a minute.
Oh.
Yes. I think it's a fish.
Well, it's obvious which one you're going for then.
Right, let's start again.
How does that make it obvious?
Hang on, first off, is turbot a fish?
Yes.
OK, well, I'm not doing that one then. Let me hang on, let me pick another. Right, OK, I've got it. Right, here we go. Go on, I've got one.
Okay, is it a fish?
No. Excellent.
Okay, is it something you'd perhaps associate with a horse?
I wouldn't associate it with a horse, so no. I'll say no.
Okay.
Two questions. This is quite a good game, actually, isn't it?
Is it something that, when it's alive, is covered in stuff you make jumpers out of?
No, it's not the lamb.
Okay. Let's have a look.
That only leaves you with one option.
No, it doesn't. It's got a main or a starter.
No, it does. Well, yeah, it does, actually. Sort of.
In the main, it does.
Go on, then.
Yeah, it does. It's no, what do you mean in the main?
Oh,
How
I
can
see.
it be-
I
Yeah.
may have got one of the questions wrong.
I think the horse one was wrong.
Useless.
Davis, I'm turning your microphone down because you're going to tell him what it is.
Saddle of venison.
It's the saddle of venison. It took you
Thanks,
three... Yeah, Davis, what did you do that for?
Are you... Yeah, okay, yeah, I'll
Okay,
give you my
right.
address for the week.
No, you've got to pick one. I've got to do it in less than 3, and I think I can do it. You
I'll
pick
just
one.
Pick one now. All right. I'm going to... Yes. Okay, pick one.
Is it connected with the sea or water in any way?
Yes.
Is it the roast scallop?
No.
Is it the crab biscuit?
No.
Oh, nuts on a stick! Oyster.
No.
What is it?
It's the lasagna of langoustine.
What's langoustine, then?
It's like prawns. It's some kind of a squid. They serve it in Tenerife a lot.
They're like little lobsters. They're between lobsters and prawns.
You shut up, Davis. You gave him that. You told him that because of the saddle thing. Balls to you. But it's not connected with horses, though, so that question wasn't incorrect.
Oh, saddle?
Yeah, but saddle is... It's not actually a saddle, is it? You couldn't sit on it. It's not got stirrups on it, has it?
Yeah, it's still the word saddle. You'd associate saddle with a horse, wouldn't you?
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
What do you call it then? A horsey chair?
Yes, I call it a horsey chair. I'll get up yours.
Record. Iain Lee. Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
I didn't mean to do that. I meant to go into the old...
Answer phone messages.
But we've started that, so it's only 2 more minutes of this. You might as well listen to this and... So I've got an idea. I don't know how to do it. But I want to wrestle a listener. Like a proper wrestle. I want to do it. But imagine it, right? We go... And I've emailed Rocky about it. Just to see health and safety, what the rules are. Could we... Is there any chance we could do it? But wouldn't that be great, right? You get a listener in... and we'll get them to send pictures in, so we'll pick, who it's going to be. We get maybe 3 or 4...
Do you have a listener in mind yet?
No,
already?
no, I've not got a listener. But we'd get them to send a picture in. We'd have a
Wrestle
competition.
Idol.
Yeah. We pick who it is, not we pick a big fella, am I? We get 3 or 4 listeners in to come in and witness it. We get, like, an independent adjudicator, like you or Rocky, to be the referee. And it's a straight wrestle. We've got to pin down the shoulders for the count of 3. Wouldn't that be fantastic?
Do you want to do it in the live lounge upstairs?
Well, yeah, we could do.
Mini ring, we could get a ring.
We could do, but we do it upstairs. It's the whole thing these days. You can't fight listeners in case someone one of them gets hurt.
Not like the good old days.
In case they get hurt and they sue you. But I do think there's genuinely
there might
something
be need for shoulder pads and elbow pads and knee
box.
pads.
All you're allowed is a box around your dinkle. That's it, around your dinkle and your balls. Wouldn't it be great? A proper wrestle live on the air. So we do the show. We do the first hour of the show. Then we say, right, 11 o'clock. Right, we're going to put a long record on. We're going to go upstairs. There's going to be a live wrestle with, I don't know, Mark. This is a name plucked out of the air.
I think there are some contenders on the line already, actually.
I'll be excited. Well, hang on, let's just see. Line 4, would you be up for a wrestle?
Yes.
Have you got diarrhoea?
No. So
someone is fake emailing me pretending to be you?
Yeah.
OK, well, thanks for calling.
So are we on for the wrestle then?
No, it's not actually happening. I've got to check. It could possibly happen. That's what we're... Line 3, you up for the wrestle?
Last week you said you're getting engaged. Already you want to touch other...
Oh, yeah, it's OK, yes. Yeah. It's just... I just think it's something worth thinking about. And I'm going to speak to Rocky in the week and see what the rules is about fighting a listener. But if there's a way of doing it where it's legitimate and there's an element of physical aggression about it, but someone's not going to get their head smacked in, wouldn't that be the coolest thing? Having a
You
proper
must have a
wrestle.
listener in mind that you'd like
No,
to take on.
I haven't. Well, I tell you what it was, is at the other place, I used to wrestle the producer when we didn't have many calls. And we ran out of stuff to talk about, which we did frequently, because we were doing it 6 nights a week. And it was very quiet. We'd have a wrestle, proper wrestle in the studio. And we'd have the mics up so you could hear it. And it was just a wrestle, and I'd always win. And it got a bit
Obviously.
nasty. But you pin down for 3 on the count of 3 in the shoulders. And Rocky mentioned it yesterday. And I was at home thinking... Would be something. I miss wrestling. I miss it, and it'd be good to get a listener.
Well, maybe we could start a sort of like a pop idol thing, but with wrestling.
Let's wait till we find out if it can actually happen, because I don't want to waste people's time, and I genuinely want to do this. So we will see if it's possible, and I'm guessing maybe in the 21st century you're not allowed to do that stuff between consenting adults. But we will find out, and I shall let you know. Just be aware it's in the back of my head. Right, these are the answer phone messages. You can dial the same number, 0330 123 1215, any time of the day or the night, throughout the week. Press a different button. We think it's 4... Might be 3, it might be 5. Listen to the options, and you can leave a message on the answer phone. These is the best.
It's showtime, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies, looking for something special to slip on your man's finger at a wedding? Then send him to Paul Arthur Harding's Rings. Paul Arthur Harding's an expert, and as soon as you walk in the shop, he guarantees to bend over backwards for you. It doesn't matter if you're big, small, fat, or thin-fingered, Paul Arthur Harding will get his ring on your finger. And there's no pressure to buy. You can play or fiddle with Paul Arthur Harding's ring as much as you want till it fits. So when that special moment comes, you'll be glad you chose to put Paul Arthur Harding's ring on your finger.
I thought I'd do a Davis and a Skyve off work to talk to you. So, how you doing? You right? Yeah. Bye.
Hello, this is Christian Bale, and I've just listened to the tape. Let me tell you something. I'm very disappointed in both of you. Very disappointed. You'll be setting an example. Yeah, I told you.
Yeah, bosses, it's Davis here. I'm so poorly. Yeah, I've been like really, I must have overdone it at spinning or something. Oh, yeah, I'm not going to make it in for the Terry Christian show, but I should be back in and fit and ready from about 1 minute past 1. Oh, I'm so sick. Oh.
Hello, Ian. You don't know me, but I know you. I want to play a game with you. It's called Connect 4. Let the game begin. Congratulations to your marriage to Fandango, stranger.
Hi, Ian. This is Yvonne here, the David Coverdale lady. I do believe he's over here soon, and I'm wondering if you might be able to get him on the show. If you did, I would love to come and meet him on the show. One wish, please. Bye.
Hello, this is the Mayor of Cumbria. I demand you to issue an apology because everybody in Cumbria is very annoyed and this is not fair to the Cumbrians. If you don't, the army of Cumbria will come down and get you. We've got pitchforks and spikes.
I think I'm in love with Missy, but I'm too scared to ask her to be my friend on Facebook.
Hiya Ian, it's Eamon Holmes here off GMTV. I was just phoning to see if you'd be interested in joining my celebrity bobsleigh team in aid of comic relief. As there's me, Jimmy Savile, and that bloke with the dog off the mayonnaise advert. I just wondered if you'd be interested in coming along to give us some extra weight. I love you, and I swore, but I love you.
It's good, that bit, especially the bit at the end when those other fellas come in singing. OK, the last call, and then we'll have some calls straight to air. The show's flown by this evening.
It's been a good show tonight.
Been a very good show. If you missed it, the podcast, there will be 2 podcasts tomorrow, maybe, Tuesday, maybe, I don't know. And if they're late or muffed up, don't send me abusive emails. I don't actually care. But you can get them from the website or from the iTunes, and we do an introduction and an outroduction for the long podcast and the short podcast that are previously unaired material. Unaired. Yes. Is the thing I'm saying, yes. We record stuff specially. And also, while we're doing the... but let's do two other quick plugs. iainlee.com, there's new videos on there, and there's an updated front page. And absoluteradio.co.uk/Ian Lee. They've given me access to a little blog bit where I can update it, and I kind of update it once or twice a week, when I can be bothered. You'll find out if you follow me on Facebook and the Twitter, but it's absoluteradio.co.uk/Ian Lee. And it was under the show. Have they changed the title of that bit yet? I did ask Emily too.
What did you ask her to make it?
I asked her to change it from the show to something catchy like the blog bit that Ian updates whenever he feels like he can be bothered to update it. But she's a very
Someone's
busy
check it
lady,
now.
so
I'll check it now.
Okay, I'll wait.
There's the pressure.
No pressure at all. It's only Barathi that's waiting, aren't you, Barathi?
Yeah, man.
No pressure. We'll just wait for Davis.
All right.
Barathi. Just wait for Davis.
Half an hour, yeah.
No, just wait. Just wait a second. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, this is fascinating radio.
Yep. Well, you did it.
Yeah, it's still called The Show.
Okay, so it's The Show, but it will change to something less catchy throughout the week, I'm sure. Barathi, sorry to make you wait for that.
It's all right, man.
No worries, man. What can I do for you?
Basically, I just want to say your show's basic. It's sick. Basically,
Your basic?
the good show I listen to on the radio, isn't it?
Well done, you're basic. I know what that means. I know that's a good thing, because I have spoken to a young person in the last 3 years, so,
Yeah. Also...
Yes?
You see that Eloise girl?
Yes, the Eloise girl that
I want to know, is she doing that work experience at Absolute Radio? Because I want to get in on that, innit?
You want to get in on... When you say get in on that, do you mean getting in on Eloise?
No, work experience.
Oh, the work experience. Well, yes.
Yeah.
So that's how she started. That's how she started,
That's how
isn't
she
it? I'm not
started,
too sure of her history, but that's how she started, yes.
All right. You and Dave, you're almost as good as Carl and Ricky. Like, you're getting there.
Who are Carl and Ricky?
Ricky Gervais and Carl Pilkington.
Oh, then we're getting there, David.
Oh, look at that. By the way, Ian, I was wrong. Ian's semi-regular show updates, blogs and thoughts keep coming back to see if he's bothered to update it. That's the type.
She did it word for
She has
word.
done it, yeah.
Well done, Emily. Thank you very much. I know she's very busy, so I always feel a bit guilty asking it, but I will be updating that regularly. Barathi, what you need to do to get work experience, I guess, is just write a letter in. Who would he write a letter in?
You write a letter to Eloise.
No, don't say that. That's not fair on her, is it? It's not really Eloise you write to, is it? No, it's not.
It is.
Is it? Write a letter to Eloise.
Also,
Not interested.
Yesterday,
He's not
I was
bothered.
calling in about my media studies project. Have you come up with anything yet?
Oh, brilliant. This is the fella, right? He called... You missed this, Davis. He called in. He said, I've got to make a trailer for a film. It's a comedy. Could you suggest some comedy scenes that I could film? Basically, you want me to do the work for you, didn't you?
Yeah, I want to get A in it.
Okay, what you do a fella fella's on the toilet. You got him the face of relief and close up his face relief. He reaches to the side. There's no toilet paper. There's one.
That's hilarious.
Good one. Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, that's a good one. You do one where a gentleman is in bed and he's got the duvet over him and he's obviously getting pleasured. Right, he's receiving pleasure. Okay. And he thinks it's his girlfriend, but then his girlfriend walks in, and his face goes, and he pulls the duvet off, and it's the dog.
Right, do you mind if I send this call to the examining board?
What about a man who's desperate to get a bus?
Lee.
You can send this call to the examining board. What is this going to count as your coursework?
Yeah. This is like part of my pre-production, isn't it?
This is the part of the pre-production. This is bare skills, isn't it?
Yeah, trust we get bare skills.
You'll need to get permission from us to use this tape.
Oh, okay. All right, don't worry. I'll ask permission first, yeah.
Okay,
well, you ask us.
You come back and you ask us permission.
But
you can't ask us on the same night you recorded it, I'm afraid, for legal reasons.
You see the trailer?
Yes.
Basically,
I don't see it because you haven't made it yet.
Oh, yeah. But basically, what we wanted to do was about two nerds, yeah? And they're trying to fit in with everyone at school.
Yeah.
But, like, it's not working, and that's when we show, like, these funny clips.
Yeah.
And then eventually one of them...
Kids these days, you gotta love them.
She's a good girl, loves her mama.
This is Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
It's sometime after 20 to 1 or thereabouts. Which means it's time for the most dangerous part of the show. Triple M. Straight to air.
I don't think we've used that thing before because we've never done it
quite early.
So I've enjoyed doing the Twitter. I'm not going to do it every show because the focus has been slightly off what's going on in the studio, which isn't fair to everybody else listening. But it's as an experiment, it's worked quite well, and we'll certainly do it again. We'll probably do it one show when we're doing the drive time, at least I would say. But so well done everyone who's been following me on that. But I've had a Davina McCall get in touch. Now, it can't be the real one.
On the emails or the Twitters?
On the Twitters. Where's she gone? Hang on a minute. I've got to... I'm suspicious, but then I went to a thing and she's got like 8,000 things and she's talking all about Jade's wedding and stuff like that. So it has an air of authenticity to it. And if
why doesn't she then just either text us or call in or something?
No, don't text in, because I don't read
but
the text.
then we'll call back.
Davina McCall. Hi, Ian. I bet I'm the first real celebrity to follow you. I love the show. I think you're lush. Now, I've met Davina McCall, and we had an exchange when I met her. So I've written back saying, if you're the real Davina McCall, what did we say to each other? She will know.
Oh, well, that'll be it, won't it?
She will know. Or phone up Davina.
Yeah, just phone up.
0330 Oh, that's Triple M. It'll be hard work for them to get through. This is...
Or just text the number and I'll call back.
Yes.
That's what we'll do.
There we go. Triple M, calls go straight to air. It's the last 20 minutes of the show. John Osborne is on at 1 o'clock, which is something we can all look forward to. Just trying to do a bit of that. Right, OK, calls go straight to air. There's a 7-second delay. Don't swear. Don't be libelous, or you will get booted off and you'll be banned from calling this station ever again. It's as simple as that. Let's try line 8. Line 8, you're the first call on Triple M this evening. Good evening.
Hello, Davis.
It's Ian.
I want to speak to I want to speak to David.
No, you're straight on the air to me.
Well, I want to speak to Davis about the problem.
No, you can't do that, I'm afraid. You're straight on the air to me.
Want to buy a telly?
No. I certainly do not want to buy a telly. Right, let's go to line 6. 6, you're on the wireless. Hello? Hello, you're on the air.
Hello. Can I go for the radish ravioli oyster, please?
What, are we playing the menu game?
How about a free-range chicken bum?
Yes. No. Are we playing the menu game?
Yes.
OK, then yes, you can have the free-range chicken bum.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Has Davina got back to you about what you said to her?
Let's have a little look here. I need to refresh this to do this. No, I'm
It's very suspicious, isn't it?
Suspicious. No, but Spangila has messaged back. Oh, apparently the Davina McCall has spelt her name wrong. That would give
Davina
it away.
McCall?
Yeah, that would give it away. 5, you're on the wireless.
Hi, Ian. You all right, mate?
Yeah, I'm fine. How are you?
Yeah, I just wondered what your opinion was, what my wife said to me when I got out of the shower. She said my bits look like a walnut whip. I don't get that, do you?
Walnut whips are delicious, though, and they're great to lick. There's nothing better than flicking the end of a walnut whip with your tongue, is there? Getting all... No, let's stop it there. Let's try this one. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
I bought a pack of jammy Dodgers and one of the biscuits was green.
Oh, well. Could be worse.
Bad luck.
I do love a good jammy Dodger. You don't get them very often, but...
They get them here that have cream in the middle as well.
Oh, really? What's a creamy Dodger? Line 8, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian.
Hello there. Is this Davina McCall?
Yes.
Is it really?
No.
Oh, God, I got excited.
No, I just wanted to ask you a question.
Yes?
You know this whole wrestling business?
The whole what?
Wrestling.
Yes.
Would you wrestle a woman? Because I'd wrestle you.
Well, now, it's funny you should say that, because I was watching Andy Kaufman today, who famously ruined his career by wrestling women.
Yep, I saw that.
So I'm tempted to wrestle a woman, but I wouldn't want it to look like I was just copying Kaufman. Right. But, yeah, I could wrestle a woman.
Yeah, I'll wrestle you.
What? How tall are you?
5'6".
And how much do you weigh?
I'll tell you that.
Well, are you a big lass?
No.
Well, then there'd be no challenge, would it, really?
Well, no, I wouldn't beat you.
But you'd have a good time, though, wouldn't you?
I love it.
Good girl, there we go. That's what I'm talking about, Davis.
That is filth. The way she said that was total
She
filth.
did, yeah.
I'd love it.
That was horrible, wasn't it? But I'm serious about wrestling it would have to be a fella, because if you do a woman, then you are straying into Kaufman territory. But wrestling a male listener...
Pre-recorded or just straight in?
Do it live.
Live.
You've got to do it live.
Okay.
That's the thing. We've got 7 seconds left. If any swears
we'll talk
get
to
out,
Rocky about it and see what
we'll
he
see
says.
What them rules are. 5, you're on the wireless.
Good evening, Ian.
Good evening.
Well, morning now, isn't it?
Yes.
Ian, I owe you and David a bit of an apology, mate.
Oh, OK. Go on, why?
I was a big fan of the present incumbent on a Friday and Saturday night.
Rick Shaw, I believe.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yes.
I decided to take my own advice that I give to my kids and decided taste it before you decide you don't like it.
Yes. Ooh.
Mate, you crack me up.
Well, thank you, sir. Well done. You know I'm doing Fridays and Saturdays from now on, don't you?
Yeah,
Because-
and I also promise not to tell you any more Bob Carroll, G's or Cat Stevens jokes.
Well, yeah. Oh, good lad. No, appreciate it. We have to be a little bit careful about that, but thank you very much, sir.
You're blinding, mate.
Cheers,
I love
mate. Thank you for calling. Yeah, you heard it here. Some kid phoned up last night, and he was furious that that Tim, you know what's his name? Tim Shaw has been booted off, and I'm doing Fridays and Saturday. But he didn't know his name. He said, "I'm really angry that Nick Shaw has been kicked off." Who?
Nick Shaw.
Nick, I said, I swear to you on my life that Nick Shaw will never work on this station ever again. Let's try maybe line 8 is Davina McCall. Line 8, you're on the wireless.
Hi. I need some help.
Okay.
Drunk 7 cans of 7-Up.
Okay.
And, yeah, my stomach hurts.
You need to do a big, big belch, young man. That's what you need to do. That's what you need to do.
7 cans of 7-Up.
I love 7-Up. I do. There's something about 7-Up that is. It's a dirty drink, you know. Because I'm not really into like those fizzy pop drinks, but there's something about it that's.
It kicks Sprite's ass.
Yeah, totally kicks Sprite's ass, man. Sorry, line 1. You're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian.
Hello there.
I wanted to know your opinion on mini food stuff.
Mini food stuff.
Yeah.
Is that a pop singer?
No.
I'm thinking of Lady Gaga.
Such as mini Oreos, mini cheddars, etc.
I like the mini cheddars, and I like the mini cookies.
Because I've just eaten a whole tub of mini Oreos and now I feel a bit sick.
Oh well, no, you shouldn't. You should never eat a whole tub. That's like eating a lot of the big ones. You've done a foolish thing there. But
yeah, but the thing is, because there's so many small ones,
Yes.
you just keep going.
Can I suggest maybe you wash that down with 7 cans of 7-Up?
Aha, good idea.
Thank you very much. Always happy to help. That's what we do here. That's what we do here.
I think Davina's on line 3.
Oh, is it line? Let's try. Let's have a go. Hang on a second. Let's. Oh no, I've done. Get rid of that. Hang on. Line 3. Is that Davina? Hello.
No.
Hello.
Hello.
Is that Davina McCall?
No, it's not.
Are you sure it's not Davina McCall?
I'm sure it's not Davina McCall.
Nuts. Okay. Well, what can we do for you?
Praddy.
Oh, I got that. That caught the back of my throat. I need a cough, but I did it. Thank you for that. Always. Glad the Pradeeps have resurfaced. Well done, everybody. Let's just see if... Sorry, I'm checking...
It might be Davina on line 6.
Let's just check the Twitters. Let's just see if Davina has replied on the Twitters. Oh, she has... She's messaged me on the Twitter. Ian, I tried ringing the show, but I can't get through. The lines are busy. By the way, my name is correct, you naughty boy.
It sort of sounds like it could be her, though.
Well, but she's not answered the question that I done sent her. She's not answered the question.
Or even texted in the studio.
She's a fake. She's a fake.
8 12 15 if you're texting.
8 12 15 is the telephone number, but I wish, but I'm afraid no, Davina. I'm afraid no. I used to love her on God's Gift. Have you always watched God's Gift? I was a student at the time, and you'd be up late, drunk, or, I don't know, smoking some... No, none of that going on. What are you talking about? No. And it'd be like 1 o'clock in the morning at various different times in the regions.
I remember that.
And
was that the precursor to Street Mate?
Yeah, it was. It was basically sluts, right? And there'd be like a room full of men. I think it was like this. There was like a room full of men, an audience full of men, and sluts would just go around, like, playing games where they had to lick men's feet. And then they got whittled down to one woman, and she would pick a man, they'd go out on a date. But it's great, because Davina was very young, and she'd wear, like, a PVC nurse's uniform one week, and then, like, a sexy schoolgirl uniform the next week, and then hot pants.
She's very sexy.
Wonderful, wonderful show. Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Oh, Ian.
Hello, Line 4.
Hello, would you like to buy a hamster?
Do you know, I'm all right, thank you. I've got a cat, probably wouldn't go down very well.
You sure? I have some nice hamsters you could buy.
No, I'm fine, thank you.
Hamster?
No, I thank you for the hamster, but I'm fine. Thank you for the offer, though. Let's try, Line 9, you're on the wireless.
Hi, Ian. Can we do a Pradeep pop, but we're both doing it in the style of The Merchant?
Oh, a Pradeep in the style of the Merchant. Well, hang on a second. Let's get... Merchant? Oh, hang on a second. What's going on? Merchant, would you like to do a Pradeep with us?
Sure thing, stranger.
OK, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
That sounded like the end of a Nirvana record.
It did, didn't it? Was that all right?
That was fine. I also have a contribution.
There we go. That was indeed a contribution.
That's Davina on line 8.
Ew, let's have a little look. Hang on a second. Line 8, is that Davina McCall?
Yes.
Hey, Davina, how's it going?
Yeah, it's fine. I just wanted to say, did you know
Yes.
that Tony Blair...
Yes. But can I just say, I can see your telephone number, so be careful how this sentence ends, but carry on.
Okay.
Yeah.
He owns 3 black ducks.
OK, there we go. Well done. He was going for something, and you just got to know, I can see your phone numbers, and that's how we can ban you from calling in the station, and we can pass your numbers on to the relevant authority, so be careful. 4, you're on the wireless.
Copycat.
Thank you. There we go. What fun. I'm actually enjoying this. Like, can I be honest? I've not enjoyed any of the shows I've done this year, except until we got to this weekend, and it's all slotting back into place. Line 8, you're on the wireless.
Pradeep.
Lovely. There we go. That's a brief Pradeep. That's all he can manage. Well done. Maybe line 6 is Davina McCall. Line 6, are you Davina McCall?
Yeah, I'm Davina McCall, yeah.
Nice one. What can I do for you, Davina?
You promised me a mouthful of sausage.
Yeah, yes, I did. I'll see what I can sort out for you. Let's try...
Thanks for Joe's email. It's great. We're not going to read it out, though, but it is great.
What does Joe say? Let's go to line 8 and I'll have a look. Line 8, you're on the wireless.
Hello, it's Fandango.
Hey, Fandango, I'll be home in about half an hour.
I just want to say, you shouldn't do the wrestling because I don't want you to get hurt.
No, it'll be fine. I'll pick some idiot, some weak, lily-livered idiot like Verinder or someone who's too stupid to tie their own shoelaces. I'll beat him easy.
Oh, okay, bye.
Oh, but the Fandango?
Yeah?
I'm Jack Bauer.
Okay.
Bye. They'll go for the bait. There we go. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, we're nearly done, dear listener. We're nearly done. Let's go to maybe line 10. Oh no, that's not working. Try line. Line 7. You're on the wireless.
Oh, quick question for you, Ian, dear.
Yes.
Have you ever felt?
Yeah. Yeah, you never know. 3. You're on the wireless. No, you're too slow. 8, you're on the wireless.
This is Davina McCall.
Ah, Davina, you are listening.
Yes.
What can I do for you?
I'm glad you liked me in that show.
It was very good, yes.
I know.
Thank you. See where this is going to go for the next 2 minutes. Line 7, you're on the wireless.
I'm home.
Thank you. Oh, dear. Let's try... line 1, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian.
Hello there, line 1.
I'll wrestle ya.
Sorry?
I can't wrestle ya.
Well, we've got to work out if we're allowed to do it, first of all.
Oh, okay then.
But in theory, you'd be up for it.
I'll be up for it, mate.
Good lad, thank you very much. He sounds a bit tough. I'm not going to be stupid about this, but I think it would be brilliant. I think it would be brilliant. It'd be a first for the radio, and I think it'd be fun. Line 7, you're on the wireless. Nope, you're too slow. You're too slow. Let's try 3. 3, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian.
Hello.
It's Davina here.
Hello, Davina. What can I do for you?
Did I leave my pants at your place the last time?
Yeah, I think you may have done, Davina, yes. 7, you're on the wireless.
It's Dwayne Chambers here.
You can dump that if you want.
Let's try line 9, you're on the wireless.
Hi, Ian.
Hello there.
How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good.
Wasn't Snow White's favourite 7-Up?
Yes, well done there. We're going to take one more, Acapulco. That means without music, and then we're going to let's pick... let's be brave. Let's do one of these. Line 9, you're the last call of the night before we play The Fray, and John Osborne takes over. What can we do for you? OK, that makes sense, doesn't it? Lovely. Thank you, Davis. Thank you, Eloise. I'm back on Friday and Saturday at 10 o'clock and next Sunday. Take care. Ta-ta.
Step one, you say we need to talk. He walks